And good afternoon. How is everyone today? Hopefully all well. We are back in for another stream. I'm Draken. This is Draken-Game-Werks. We are here in Cold Harbour at the moment. So today I wanted to go around for those who have seen the rest of the week. Hang on a minute. I have left my echoing on, so let's just get rid of that. That nearly echoed over. Leaving my volume on Twitch is not possibly the best idea, because it's just going to echo back across to us, so I didn't want to do that. Right, let's try again. I'm going to be doing the Litany of Blood, finishing off the Litany of Blood that I've been doing in the last week, get the final 5 characters for that. I thought I'd do some dailies, maybe see who we can help out and everything else. If you're sticking around later on today, we're doing a multi-Twitch stream with Tierline. Tierline and myself are both going to be streaming a trial that we're doing in the guild. Never done a trial before, first time tagging it. This will be, we're doing NAA, the Ethereum archive, normal version, so it's not even veteran mode or anything else like that. So it should be straightforward enough. So do tune in later for that one. But in the meantime, I thought what we'd start with actually is I thought we'd go and check out what the new furnishings are like for the luxury furnishers this weekend. Last 2 weekends, I haven't been too happy with what they've had there, but I'm quite thankful in some senses it's going to save me some money in the same time. But looking at some of the notifications that come up, these might be a bit more interesting. So, for those who don't know, the luxury furniture turns up every weekend here in Cold Harbour and has unique items for sale, which works on like an almost yearly rotation of what they put on sale in here. So here we are, Zanor I'll go in there and let's have a look at what we got. So we have that statue. We have another statue. That's quite a nice statue. Actually, I think one of my characters has that staff, in fact, actually, as well. That's a really nice base, actually. It might be worth getting a few of those, not just for these statues, but for other ones as well. That's a nice one as well. And we got that one as well. So actually, there's some nice statues this time. It is rather nice. Expensive, 25 grand each. So it's going to cost me about 100 grand to get all 4 of them, plus another 10 grand to give them all bases. These would look nice in the guild house where I have lots of statues already. The only concern there is that I'm filling up space in the guild house quite rapidly. We're running out of space, so if I put in too much more, I'm going to have to start taking stuff out of the house to be able to fit more in, if that makes sense. But no, I think we should definitely have to go ahead and purchase some of these, so add these to the house. Let's go and quickly... hey, Evola Dan, how you doing? You alright? Looking forward to the trial later? Great. Okay, let's bring up my banker a second. We'll get some money. Let's go and get some furnishings and upgrade the guild house a bit. So... grab that, 110,000. It always makes me a bit sad when it comes to these luxury furnishers. I always end up spending a fortune in them. There we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, excellent. So if we just teleport over, right, where are we going? Oh yes, to the guild house, isn't it? So we have, as I was showing the other day, this is our main guild house where we have a variety of crafting stations available to everyone, but jump over there now and see if we can fit some more of these statues in to add to the area. Once we've done this, then as I say, I'm going to finish off my Litany of Blood. Hopefully, I mean, it's a weekend, so there's probably more people hunting for it, so this is going to probably be a bit more difficult than it was when I was doing it the other night. The other night went really smoothly doing the 5 and the Daggerfall, but the next one's going to be the Ebonheart Pact ones. Right, let's have a look. Where can I put these statues? That's the next question. Right, if we run around here, could we put them in here? Well, I don't know, actually. I think these would look nice lining up beside a pathway somewhere. The question is where? Which part of the pathway? Do we put it down here? I mean, we've got a lot of statues in this area already. It's quite busy down this side. I don't think we need to add anything more here. Maybe along the bottoms here. We could put them in there, but I don't want them hidden by the trees. And the trees look quite nice there. I wouldn't mind putting some crafting stations or something down there. So I'm thinking over here maybe. No, actually, I mean, this house is already quite full in itself. Maybe we won't put them in this house, and I'll find another house to put them in instead of my mini houses. It's a shame because I put a lot of statues into this place, and it sort of kind of become my sort of statues collector's place, where everything's sort of collected up. So, unless we put them in the corners here, how big are these bases? Let's have a look a second. Would it be under gallery? Maybe no. Maybe courtyard. Actually, statue. Well, there's the statues. So where's the bases? The structures? Ah, yes, there we are. Let's have a look. See how big they are. We could put them in the corners of here, but no. I think again it would look too busy if I put them there. Pretty big bases. If we go down here. I mean, I can always take some stuff out if need be, but I'm thinking, yeah, it's not going to really work in here. And you know, the best place for this would be that palace that is now on sale. Oh, yeah, if you want to know where the Lord Julianus Volundan, it's over this way. So as you come in the house, where you got the barracks on the left here, if you come around the back, all the stations are here at the back. So you got clothing, woodworking, and just there is the blacksmithing one as well. And in a couple of days' time, there will also be the jewelry station, because I already have the 1,500 tokens to get the 6 jewelry stations for all the sets that we already have. I made sure I got that all sorted and collected. But yeah, it's over by this altar with the blue glowing rift into another dimension above it. So yeah, it's just there behind the barracks on the left. But right, okay, so I don't think I'm going to have space to put these anywhere in here, which is a shame because they're really nice. And as I put them, I know where I'll put them for now. I'll put them here, and then we can always move them at another point at a later date. Right, okay, so let's pop these down. Go back into walking mode. It's sometimes easier for placing items when you're in walking mode. Put it there. I may decide and change my mind at a later point. We'll put another 2 this side. We might have to move the statues behind it there on this side, because we've got 2 statues there, one to Malakath and this high elf one as well. So, but I would want to see how big these statues are actually, because I mean, if that's the size of the bases, these are probably quite big. Yeah, look at the size on these. These are awesome. That doesn't actually sit quite so tidy straight, so we might need to just do a little adjustment. It doesn't sit on the surface properly, so if we do that, yeah, look at that. That's pretty awesome, actually. They're huge statues. That's great. What should we put on opposite him? Yeah, I think this guy. You can go this side. Right, okay. Pop him on and just carefully do it. Just watch where, making sure his feet don't sink through the ground, but he does sit on the surface. There we go. There's those 2. Yeah, that looks cool. And then if we head off over this way, we can put the other 2 down. So we've got a Statue of Faith. I mean, these statues actually just, don't they look awesome? They are massive. But, I mean, they're not the biggest statues I've got in the house. I mean, that title goes to either that massive one over the back there, or the one I've put all the way up there of the Diabella statue that's sat on top. And aha, there's a Noah. That's Ferocious Kitten's character. Hey, Kitten, how you doing? You alright? Yeah, they do look really awesome, those statues. If you've got the money for them and everything else, and you like statues in your house and everything else, these ones are all quite awesome. So let's pop this one down on this side. Just sink him in. There we go. And then we could just take it out of editor mode a second. Just check how it looks. I like those. I like that a lot. Actually, I just want to double check some of those. How many furnishing items have I got left? So I can put 12 more items in this house. 12 more normal items. So you see, this is said, I'm running out. Oh, Kitten's come to use my bank here. Fair enough. We do have a lot of the facilities here. So we've got the banker, we've got the trader over here, we've got all the crafting stations as well. But look up there, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like those. I think they're cool. I think their works. But I'm going to have to stop putting things in here, get another house that's got kind of grounds that I can put statues in, because I have run out of space to really put any more statues. But awesome. Right, okay. Let's get back to doing the Litany of Blood, shall we? Right, where are we? So we were done the Daggerfall ones, we had done the Old Merry Dominion ones, and it was time for the Ebonheart Pact ones. So, first place we need to go to is Stonefalls, apparently. So let's go to my way shrine that enables me, or say my way shrine. Tell you what I would love to see is a way shrine that's in the house. Now, not for people to teleport to, because anyone can teleport to the houses from anywhere, but for teleporting back out. I think that would be cool, even if it was just for the larger houses. It would be really cool in things like guild houses and stuff like that. I mean, you already have something similar with things like the Earthforge has its own way shrine that you can't teleport to, but you can teleport back out of. Same with the Isle of Ivera as well, at the end of the Mages Guild line. That's got the same sort of thing. They've got way shrines like that. So I think it would be cool if you could have one way shrine in some of the bigger houses, at least, that you could put them down, and you could have all the different designs and stuff, and also the sort of those pillars that go over the top. And I think people would love that. That'd be just another one of those interactable things that you could put in a house. I think they're always looking for practical things to put in the house, as well as, you know, obviously the loveliness of the furnishing. So I was saying they would fit into my Kundan styled shrine, but I gave them that since I only have 400 space to put stuff in it, and I already maxed it out. I know I max out my furnishings something chronic all the time. There's just not enough space, enough furnishings for the space that you're given. They've added, and they are in the process of adding several more houses. I mean, you've got like the new ship coming in that's appearing with Somerset, and that palace as well that's currently got 2 more days left on it, and I'm still trying really hard not to buy it because it looks absolutely lovely. They've picked it up the other day, so at least one of us has got it there. But yeah, it's just with the bigger ones as well, especially. It's just like it's so difficult to try and make it look full with the space that you've got, with the number of furnishings that you've got. It's a pain in the neck, to be honest. I really wish they could put more furnishing items into more space for furnishing items, but yeah, it's awful. Unfortunately, we need more space. We need more furnishing items. To be able to put more in our houses. But I mean, I think with Lichel Manor, the one we're just in, I've got the balance fairly right with that one. It looks full with everything that's there. I mean, as you can see, I was having struggle looking for places to put those statues, so I think we're nearly at the sort of the maximum we can really do with that. It's about right. But I mean, with that ship in Somerset, that's going to be very difficult. I mean, if I plan to one day get that, and if I do that, I might block off half that map, just because otherwise I'm just not going to have the amount of furnishing items I need for it, and I don't want to just leave it sitting there empty either. Right, so we're going off to Stonefalls, won't we? So we need to go using Davin's watch, apparently. Let's have a look. Someone called Dino Grano. Yeah, that would have been cool, Volodan. I mean, I think what people really wanted when we were asking, I mean, it's nice that they got the ship and everything else, and they sort of listened to players, because players kept on asking for the ships, and even I was asking for the ships and everything else. But I think a few people were just wanting, not even to have it in a cove or anything else like that. They would have been just happy if you just put a ship out in the middle of the ocean with no scenery around, just have the ship in the middle of the ocean, just so you got it there. I think that would have been cool. You could have had several different designs of ships then, and have different houses like that, and just go to them from the docks. But I'm not going to knock him from putting it in, though, because it does look awesome, that house. It really does. I'm looking forward to getting hold of that and doing some decoration on that one. Right, let's find out where... Alright, so right, one of the targets of the litany can be found traversing the bridge on the northeast pass of the circular path right of entering the town. Northeast is... well, that's that way. They mean that one, actually? Traversing the bridge on the northeast pass. So maybe it's that one then, actually. So he's there, and then coming up into around this area. 2 guards on the bridge, so it's best to kill him before he reaches it. He also hides behind the wall of the pack merchant. Where is the pack merchant then? He's down this way, so he'll walk along here somewhere. Also found leaning against the pack side of the Mages Guild and Watch House. So the Mages Guild. He's going to be generally in this area, I think. So let's go and find him. See if we can find him. And his name is Dino Grano. So let's have a look. Where might he be? Ah, found him straight off. Look at that. And we need to kill him before he gets to the guards. Yes. Look at that, straight in. And just before the guards got there as well. Awesome. Yeah, 15,000 crowns is extortionate amount for it. I mean, really, for the size of the thing, yeah, it's about mana size. So yeah, 15,000 is about the same as what they've been selling the others for. Yeah, it's just a pain in the neck, really, to be honest. I think that with boats and stuff like that, if you just did the boats on their own, you could probably do them for a lot less. What do you mean I ruined your dreams? Because I got the Clockwork one. You've not seen... have you not seen my Clockwork housing at all? It's... I'll quickly jump there, show you a second, just to make you jealous there a sec. Vordadan, if we just jump over. Yeah, I have the Observatory Prior. It's I saw it and I was just like, I mean, I love Clockwork City as well. I think Clockwork City was one of my favourite DLCs they've released so far. I absolutely love the whole concept that they did with it and the way they captured everything in there. So I had to get the house when it came out. I mean, I would like to see them put in a couple of smaller ones as well. That would really be really nice as well. A couple of smaller Clockwork houses. But the mansion is absolutely wonderful. So out here we got all the merchants waiting, ready to sell to whoever's in the Clockwork house itself. And then if we go in, got a couple of Dwemer pets guarding the outside. I made the first room coming in like my library room, so there's full of stuff in here. We've got my Clockwork bedroom in here with all the tanks around as well. I mean, I still got loads to do in here. I think I've got loads of space left in here as well for furnishing items, so it's pretty cool. I put a few things out here. I just wanted to put some ornamental sort of things. So I got the that mystery sphere thing that you can have, and rigged it up to a bunch of the mechanical stuff, so it looks like it's all pumping into there. So I kind of like the way that works together. And then if we head this way, I mean, this is just beautiful anyway in itself. Just with all the scriptures going up there and the whole way the whole sphere thing works around it, I think it works really well. And the view from here is absolutely gorgeous as well. And then if we go this way, I go downstairs, and I have a pub, as you always have to do. So there's a bar here with some of the kegs behind here as well. I've still got some work to do on here, but yeah, you've got those. Then I got my museum in here. This is my collector's room, so you got a few sort of furnishings and collectibles all up on the walls, and all the busts down on the floor there, and the map of Vardenfell, and a couple of other things that all just seem to be like collected from all over Tamriel and brought here to the Clockwork City for preservation. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool, actually. Yeah, the Throne of the Aligned is quite awesome. I think I love the whole Clockwork City quest line anyway. This area I'm going to have to do a lot more with as well. I was thinking of making this into another crafting area when I finish doing sorting all the crafting out in the guild house area. I might just get a couple of the Clockwork crafting station and put them in here just for my own use more than anything. But yeah, I think this would be quite awesome down here. And the view here is just absolutely spectacular. You got all the Rockies nice there. You can see the fans in the distance and everything. It is cool. And the front balcony is also pretty cool as well. Yeah, I'm sorry, Vordadan. Yeah, definitely. We need to... I should say, I absolutely love this house. I need to do more with it. And it's just been concentrating too much on some of the other things there as well. Because I think I've got about 3 mansions now. I've got the guild house. I've got this one. I've got... whatchamacallit? The... Daggerfall Covenant one as well, the Daggerfall Manor, which is an awesome house as well. That was my first mansion one that I got. But no, it all kind of works out. So we'll just leave the house here. I love the fact that you have your own front foyer entrance as well to get into here. Alright, so now shown off the Clockwork City house that I have. I think, if we get down here, that's awesome. The little foyer entrance is where the lift comes up, and you're in the bridge as well to come over it. I think what I want to do next is, yeah, we should hit next to Shan and go and try and get the next one on our list. Yeah, I mean the Basilica is there, just in the background. You can see it. It's awesome. I've just seen something I don't think I noticed before. Yeah, there's something straight there in the centre of the screen. It almost looks like some sort of satellite dish. I don't know, it's not. Maybe it's just some sort of magical artifact on top of a tower in the Basilica. But it's like almost a satellite dish pointing upwards out of the actual sphere itself. And as we know, this is actually quite a miniature area, so it's really just pointing outwards into that room that this is all built in. Which, hang on, I might not have taken this one to... I think she's been to a couple of places down here. Oh, she's got the daily as well to go and do that over there. Ah, I didn't even realise she started doing Clockwork dailies, but she hasn't been doing much in the Clockwork City. This one, I've got other characters who completed this several times. I've completed this with several characters, but this one obviously hasn't. Right, so Deshan, I imagine it's going to be in Mournhold. Yes, Sindirai Malus. So it's a noble. She has a plumed helmet, make her easy to find. She found patrolling the west side of the Mournhold Bank, all the way to the bridge out of town, as sometimes stops to look at the large statue in the plaza area. So that's probably what the west side. Yes, so that'd be on the left-hand side. You cover the whole sky over on the foyer entrance into Clockwork City there, Voladana. Yeah, I mean that could really work actually. So you've got sort of like this strange entranceway going in. But I like the sky in Clockwork City. I think it absolutely looks beautiful. Right, so this person is supposedly patrols somewhere around this sort of area. I think is what they're saying. So let's go and have apparently the bridge. Always bridge out to so right, long here sort of thing. Right, okay. Her name is Sindare Malus. Let's go see if we can find her. Hopefully without coming across too many people. We got they're all in line, so that won't be her. Just keep we found her straight off. And we got her. There we are, look at that. And I had an achievement, the Blood Tour. That's awesome. Excellent. I wonder what the Blood Tour achievement is. I was just a way to have a look at what your latest achievement was that you just earned, so you can see, oh, wait a minute, I got that one. But, no, cool. Straight off, so that's 2 down out of the 5. Only 3 more to go. So, back to the shrine again. And this one, next time, we'll be off to the swamps. Right, okay, let's have a look. Whereabouts will it be? I would imagine in the Shadowfen it's going to be in Stormhold. I would imagine. Let's have a quick look. Yes, in Stormhold. So let's get to teleporting down there. Wrong place. Over this side. To the way shrine on the edge there. So she's southwest of the Stormhold way shrine, or near the bank on the semicircular road between the bank and the way shrine. Also being found digging sometimes southwest of the most southern dotted path behind the mortuary. Right, okay, let's try and see if we can find it. It's an Argonian we've got to look for called Gedela or Gedila or something. Yeah, it's but you got to kill him. Is it? Is that what the Tour of Blood is? Excellent. Awesome. So I have that now. That's another achievement I wasn't expecting to get. But we're not far off finishing this achievement now. So the other one that we were here for, if we can find the remaining guards, remaining targets. So we got 3 more to find. So apparently she could be found in this sort of area. Well, it's not the Vice Cannon, and that's Dead Dress. It's not them. Apparently somewhere in this region they exist. Aha! Gotcha. That's who's looking at me? Someone's there's a guard there. Better be careful.
What are your intentions, I wonder?
What are my intentions? I don't know. My intentions are to murder you. Like that. Clemency, I have powerful friends. He's done it again. They've done that. Right, run, 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 run. Let's see if we can get away. Yes, look at that, got away. Yeah, we got it there. But yes, just found it now. So that was that one done, though we got caught with that. But it done it again. I had this happen to me the other day. I used the clemency. I got caught by guard. I used clemency, and immediately the guard rearrested me again. I don't know if that's that's got to be a bug, because the whole idea of the clemency is that they leave you alone for a little bit, or that guard leaves you alone for a little while. But yeah, that seems to be a bit bugged, I think. Oh, we still got away. Where is the fence in here? It's just over here, isn't it? Down here. Right, okay, so that's that one done. That's my bounty paid off there, just so I can get on with it without being arrested every 2 seconds and people chasing me in every city. I go over here and up here. And, yeah, I still got to do some of my other achievements there for the Feast Guild ones. I've still got to do my 1 million gold. I got some characters that are getting close. They're on about 750,000 gold sold through the fences. And I also got to do my pay off 100,000 in bounty as well at some point. They will unlock additional furnishing items as well. There's like big piles of loot of treasure and stuff that you can get as a furnishing item if you actually do those what do you call achievements. So I'm still working for those. Hopefully we'll get that at some point in the next couple of months because I do quite a lot of regular thieving. So, but as I say, I've got a few characters on about 3/4. Yeah, it's always worked for me before, but the 2 times that I've had it followed down, that it's gone down, that the clemency's gone down, it's actually been while doing this Litany of Blood. So I don't know if it's based on that or something else.
Excuse me.
No, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to actually use the way shrine. Right, thank you. Yes, but it's the amount of times it's gone down. It's gone down twice while doing Litany of Blood. All other times I've used clemency, never a problem. I mean, when I'm doing my thieving and I've been caught, clemency, done the job, not a problem. But this time, yeah, I've just seen it on this Litany of Blood. It's haven't given me an issue. Right, okay. So where we're going to? I'm guessing it's Eastmarch. Sorry, it is Eastmarch we're going to. I'm guessing it's Windhelm, I should say. Yeah, so it's in Windhelm. Found in Windhelm. She found walking around the Mages Guild or a circuit of the festivities past the Sober Nord Tavern. Around the Windhelm Bank, so that will be all on the left side. So she seems to have quite a wide-ranging area. Hakida, she's called. Right, let's have a look and see if we can find her. But it's not these, not the goat. So this is the Mages Guild area and where the festivities are. So, and No Shirt is there, or No Shirt, as it's called. We're looking for Hikida. Anyone called Hikida? No, none of you people. I'm guessing it's up towards the northway then. Kettle Steps. Not her. Not her. Not him. It's just a question of trying to find them. Brand's the guard. No, it's Nord we're looking for in it. So maybe up this way. Not by the gates here. So probably up here somewhere, I think is what they were saying. And over here maybe? No, that's a guard. We don't want to go killing them. Though I've got to try sometime with some of my sort of higher level thieves, see if I can try and steal from a guard. Apparently that's they drop some quite nice stuff sometimes, apparently.
I'm not sure about that.
It's people there. Nope.
From Whiterun looks like she can hold
Not these
her
people.
lead.
Not that. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one, not him, not him, not him. Oh, come on. Where are they? No. There's so many people in here because it's such the festivities as well. I'm trying to find this one. It's proven to be a bit of a nightmare. Who was that one? We've seen her already, so maybe at the back here. Oh, we have someone here who's stalking around. Whatever he's trying to look for this particular person, but he seems to be chasing after a guard there, or looking at a guard, or maybe he's hiding just to get away and wait for his bounty to wear off. Maybe, maybe down the steps. Have a look around, see where she might be. No, not here. I'm having trouble finding this one, to be honest. Hakida was the name, so. Not these, but it's apparently down around this way that she turns up. As I said, with these, they automatically respawn as soon as they're killed, so she's definitely got to be around somewhere, so you know you can always hunt out. It's not a case of that you're waiting for her to spawn. Right, no. I hate it when it goes like this and you're trying to find them and you're just running around in circles, just go, where is this person? I want this person. I need to kill this person. And you can't track them down. I suppose that's why this is such an achievement in itself, because it's not going to make it easy for you and put targets over their heads like you normally do with assassin targets. This is complete aside. Of course, killing her is going to be difficult as well, because there are so many people around here in Windhelm. You found her at the side of the Mages Guild, do you? Right, okay, let's go and check over that side then. And go back there, because I did have a quick check around there before, but apparently she wanders quite far and wide, which doesn't help. I mean, you remember which side you found her? Or that's Uda, Derek. No, she's not on this side. There's no one there on that side. Not her, not her, not her. And she's not here. So I got no idea where this one is. She has completely managed to evade us and elude us for the time being. I'll just have a quick wander around, just check a bit further out, but just in case. But she definitely seems to be not making it easy to find, and she apparently does have quite a wide range in that she patrols. So we'll have a quick wander around here, just see if we can see anyone. He's that's not the person we're after. So as long as he doesn't kill the person I'm after, I'm happy. It is just the one person. Aha! Found her.
Stop mucking about over there.
See if I can get it from behind here. No. Got it. Got it. Now I gotta get out of here. Right. Where is... it's outside, isn't it? There is one outside and there's one over that side. See if I can get past the guards on this one. I've only got 92 bounties. Not like it's massive anyway. I probably am carrying quite a few stolen items. Again, not that much, but I'd rather not lose them. So where are we? I can't see any guards around, but we better be careful. Oh, there's a guard.
Cease your movement.
Oops.
Keep
No.
your hand. Suicide by guard. So be it.
Let's jump over the side. Bye. Now try following me. Ha ha ha. With your pathing, you're not going to be able to... Well, you have to run across the bridge, and by the time you get a view, you just get bored and run away. Hopefully. That's the idea anyway. That's why I jumped over the side. But let's go to the feast thing here. Probably by the time I get there, probably my bounty will worn off. Oh no, saying it's gone up because I ran away from the guards. But yeah, there's part towards another achievement as well, isn't it? The amount of times that you can run away from the guards and get away with it. So there's the entrance to the Feast Outlaw Refuge. Excellent. Let's dive in there. And then I think we got one more, haven't we? Just someone in the rift in Riften. Eldfia, apparently. Usually found fishing on the West Docks. Walking around the inside of the Artisan's Hall or praying at the stones east of the Fighters Guild. Okay. So we'll have a bit of a check around and see if we can find him as well. And then hopefully that should be the entire achievement. I went to go and loot that then, thinking this was a normal dungeon, but of course it's an Outlaw's Refuge, so you can't actually steal anything from the place that's full of thieves. There's the fence. Cool.
In honor of the Conan light.
That's that done. Right, so where's the other entrance out here? We just came in that way, didn't we? So we need to go over the bridge. Oh, that's the bridge. Right. And head out of here. And let's get back over to Riften. I think that's the next thing. Oh, ghosts. Actually, yeah, think about that. Where do we find ghosts? Dan's asking. I don't know if they count. They probably do. What about the ones in, you know, the, what's her name? There's that dungeon in Clockwork City. There are two dungeons. One's like the whole place where they do all the water recycling. The other one is, what's her name, has started to encroach the Evergloom thing. That place might have some. Possibly some of the Draugr dungeons as well. I just try to think here, actually, where the best places would be. So... yeah, I mean, if you go to Clockwork City, it's not showing up on this map, but isn't there? There is down this way here somewhere is that Evergloom delve that you could probably go into. There are a couple of ghost-like creatures in there, as well as the wolves and the shrikes that tend to exist in there. But there's a few ghosts in there. I'm trying to think where else there might be. I think there would probably be some. There's a dungeon, and there's one of the delves. I think maybe in Rivenspire. Don't quote me on it, I'm not sure, but maybe it's either got undead or ghosts. Maybe the Flyleaf Catacombs might have some in. Maybe the Tribulation Crypt as well might do as well. I think some of those will. That one won't. I think that's full of pirates, as is that one. But yeah, maybe that crypt there in Rivenspire or that one over there. There might be other ideas to give it a try. Shadowclef, that was it. Thank you, Voladan. Yeah, Shadowclef, that's the one I was thinking of, yeah, in Clockwork City. I know there are definitely ghost spirits in there, and when you kill them, some of them cause on the second one to spawn, so it's always worth looking out for that one as well. world bosses in Vardenfell. Yes, you're quite right, actually, Kitten. There's one. It's the world bosses around this area, isn't it? It was actually the group of it's the group of Council of Salafane or Salafon, I think it is, and they have ghosts around there as well. So hopefully that gives you some ideas of where to go hunting for for your ectoplasm. Is that for the Clockwork City quest line? Is it that you need them? Yeah, for the Crow Daily. You just said that. I'll just read it there now. Yeah. So yeah, that's a pain sometimes. You're having to go around and hunt for all that sort of trash stuff that normally you just chuck away and sell. Right. Okay. Let's get to Riften. That's not Riften. That's Shadowfair. Oh, I haven't unlocked Riften with this character. I've not been to Riften. Okay. But I have been here. So what I'll do is get to the Way Shrine here, and we'll have to ride through the rift to get to Riften, because I haven't got anything there. Yeah, look at that. I mean, someone else mentioned this on the forums, on Discord a couple of weeks ago. There is a bug with this house where the textures on it, for some reason, are just not sitting right. It's been like it for a while. I always see it when it comes up here, and a few other people have reported it as well. No, you're welcome, Vodadan. More than happy to sort of think of ideas and help out there. But yeah, strange bug on top of that roof. Someone else put it up on the posted it up on Discord the other day. We weren't sure if it was their computer or whether it's an actual bug, and I think it's an actual bug because I see it as well. Right, let's jump over to here. And hopefully, this outfit, that would be my final one. I would have actually killed every single one of them. We'll have to go to the Sanctuary and check that out in a minute as well. So, let's have a look. Where are we? We are here. So, this way. Have I given this character... No, I haven't. I was just thinking if I'd given her the rapid retreat skill bone. I haven't done that yet. That's worth getting on pretty much most characters, actually. And I might go and get that on her shortly after I've done this, because it just makes moving through the world so less tedious. Oh, I heard something then. Well, it wasn't the troll, but I heard something else. That's it. That's what I heard. It was the Feast Trove. Oh, and there's a book there. I'll have that as well. Cool. Excellent. So, grab those while we're onto the bridge and head back out again. I thought I heard that wonderful telltale sign of the Feast Trove. Find the final one for today. Let's put her on auto run. Always handy feature to program your auto run, so you can just literally just go, oh, I'm hands free. My other hand isn't, because I'm holding down the shift key to make her sprint further, but so she's not sprinting properly. That's a bit better. There we go. I do apologise. If I had rapid manoeuvre, I would be moving even quicker than this to get to the rift. And to say I've not been to the rift yet, I'm quite surprised with this character. I thought I'd done most areas with this one, but obviously not. I guess not. I'll go and grab that other Way Shrine while we're down here as well. The Wolves and Crocodiles drop Falhide, but Ghost drop out to Pleasant. Yeah, I think Falhide is used in the Crow quest line sometimes as well. They use a few things. There's also like Daedric stuff as well that they need. The Daedric husks in at least one of the types of dailies that the Crows give. They give all sorts, though, don't they? And there's other ones where they want ornate armor as well. Other times where you got to go and steal a bunch of items. It's it varies. I think the Crow's got probably the most varied quests amongst all of them. Ah, no, not him. Hold, I will send for you. Suddenly charging as just as bad as Sturger. Do you know how long I've been looking for you? Right. Okay, let's go this way. Over to here, because I want to grab the Way Shrine first, and then we got to hunt out this Eldfia, as he's known, the final guy to go and grab there. And that would be then Litany of Blood completed. Yes! But we've got to find him first. And he could be pretty much anywhere. Well, he's not here. He's supposed to sometimes spawn around the fishing area. And sometimes around this sort of area as well. So that's her loss. Let's just check down here, just make sure we don't ride past him. There's that one, several up there. Okay, go this way. Let's have a look. Who's that? Dulala. Dulala? That's probably not quite the right thing. Ah, we found him. There we are. This is the final target for our Litany of Blood quest line. And off we go, sending his soul to Siphus. Look at that. Excellent. That should be all of them, but doesn't that unlock the achievement, or do I have to go back and actually see someone in regards to it?
That was through.
I thought that would have been it. Second, you would have had achievements coming up, but possibly not. That's the Blood Tour.
Avoid lost prospect if I was.
Because I thought there was a title to go with it as well, wasn't there? Silencer. Let's have a look, see if we can go down the list. Wasn't there a Silencer title? Maybe I got it wrong. Ah, hang on, no. That's the Dark Revelations, Dark Brotherhood quest line. Okay, it's not Silencer. Silencer comes from something else then, does it? Is it the Executioner one, is it? I think. But Bane of the Gold Coast. I'll have to work on some of these and try and get some of these. Maybe we could do some of that next as well. Associated with Speaker's Black Sacrament contracts. So what's Black Sacrament? Blackest Sacrament. Well, we're missing someone. Are we? When commanded by the Speaker. So, right, okay, this is from the Black Sacrament quest. Black Sacrament. I got one person left to kill on that one, and I got the Blackest Sacrament. But that's not what we're looking for, though, is it? It's you need to go back and talk to him. Okay, fine. Right, let's go then back. Oh, someone else dying there? Yeah, that's not the Dark Brotherhood. Right, okay, let's carry on back. Let's get back to the Sanctuary then, over here. Across the bridges here. I really like seeing the Rift. Saw the Rift in here. It's got that same feel of the Rift from Skyrim, but just like a bit more open, I think. Whereas if you go to the Rift in Skyrim, it feels very closed in. It's like, yeah, same cities, but just different time periods and the ways they've changed over the years. Obviously, certain buildings have been taken out and new buildings have been built. Right, okay, so let's go back to this here. Yeah, you need to go back and talk to the woman in the sanctuary and pick up the Litany book. Okay, right. So does it actually give me a quest or anything then to complete it, or? As I say, that was all 15 of them, so we should have the trophies of them all. Let's go this way back to the sanctuary. I should have actually swung by my house in the Ebon Inn room where I can pick up my thieving armor, because I could have done my assassination daily sacrament down here as well at the same time, but never mind. Let's pop in a second. Right, you can get it as a furnishing item and then you can buy it then. Okay, fine, that's cool. I thought there was a title to go with this line as well. So who do I talk to then? Because obviously not him. I see. So that's the guys. And there we are, that's the Litany of Blood. Right, okay. So Polymorphs have been updated with the Cadaverous Assassin. So let's have a look what that looks like. So she turns into a male skeleton. But we are now a skeleton. So that's my brand new polymorph. We completed this. And as you can see, all the pedestals are now filled with the ghosts of our victims. And we should have the Executioner title as well, shouldn't we? That's my outfits. Yes, there we are. We have Executioner. Excellent. That's awesome. So, yes, that's a new one to add to the collection, and all of those done as well. Excellent. Right. I don't like that polymorph, though. We've done all that, and I don't like the polymorph. I'd rather look at the character. Right, okay, let's go do some dailies a second. Go do some thieving and dark sacraments again, because I always enjoy doing those, and I could do with some more motifs as well. I'm collecting a few motifs as well. Hey Sajil, how you doing? Just popping to say hi before I leave for work super quick. Thank you for joining the stream. It's very much appreciated. Hope work's not too for you today. I'd hate to work on a Saturday. I'm glad I got a Monday to Friday job at the moment, but yeah, it's cool. You're swinging by later as well. You'll take a look at the trial when you come back tomorrow morning. Yeah, excellent. Awesome. Are you working all night then, Sajil, as well? But yeah, it's our first trial. It's my first trial as well as Kitten's first trial as well. We're both doing it for the first time. I mean, and I'm going to be tanking it as well. Great. So this could go well. Right. What I want to do, I want to get my thief armor out. So that's all of this here. Excellent. This armor makes it much easier for me to go doing stealing and sneaking around in the sacraments and the heists. Just basically because it reduces the detection radius and the speed I can move while under stealth, which is always a plus and a bonus there. Hey, Zuckerhose, how you doing? How's things? You looking forward to the trial tonight? Are you with us on the trial? It should be good fun. I'm looking forward to it, actually. I've been looking forward to this trial all week, actually. So hopefully it all goes well, or even if it doesn't, it's a good learning curve as well. It should be good fun. I'm looking forward to it myself. Just interesting that my audio for the desktop drops off. One thing I've noticed here is that my audio for the game keeps cutting in and out whenever I move off screen, because I've got two screens here. And if I go and look at something on the other screen with the mouse, then it seems to cut out the sound. I never used to do that. I used to keep the sound going. So I'm wondering if I've knocked a setting somewhere that's done that. I know if I play Kerbal Space Program, it does that anyway, because that's the way Kerbal is as a game. But this one, you always used to continue playing, and now it's stopped. So I think my setting's out there. Yeah, same Zucker. I've always wanted to do a trial as well. A party at your workplace. Excellent. I got to teenagers this day. Fair enough. There's going to be lots of music and stuff going on then. I don't know what parties are like with your sort of places. We were out partying last night, but not with work. Just generally went to Bristol and went out clubbing all night. It was good fun, good laugh. Actually, good to catch up with some friends and everything else. I was a bit sore head this morning. It took me a while to wake up. I think Kitten only woke up at 1 o'clock this afternoon, but it was awesome. But yeah, we're going to do the entire trial runs throughout curriculum. What, all of them tonight, Volodan? Or we're doing one tonight and we're going to do the other two another time? Because I think that'd be cool. I would like to do all the trials. I wouldn't mind doing some of the others as well. You know, the one that's in Vardenfell, and there's a trial, isn't there, in Clockwork City. Sorry, I'm just hovering here. What was I have to do? Oh yes, I was going to go to Abar's Landing and do the heist there. It's going to take more than 30 minutes. Better not let these guys escape your clutches. I am fully relying tonight with this trial of Volodan explaining exactly what we need to do properly. I did have a read up in the week of what's involved with the boss. So I got a general idea. Read the veteran level of things, so it shouldn't be as tough as what the veteran one says. It shouldn't be too bad. We do have a lot of melee damage though for tonight, so that's going to be intriguing there. It's going to be literally everyone on me. It's the time you spend on getting people on the pads. Yeah, which one is that where it's the pads that works on that one? I did read up about that one the other day, but it should be intriguing. This is either going to go really well or it's just going to be like, what? But I'm sure it's going to be fun. Either way, it's going to be a good laugh. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to doing that one as well tonight. Yeah, and then if you're going to put some more up as well, if this goes well, yeah, one tonight, one in next week. Excellent. Yeah, no, you can already sign me up as a tank for that one, I think, and obviously depending on how tonight goes, depends on how Kitten feels about coming to the next one. Hopefully she will enjoy it tonight as well and come as well for next week as well, but we shall see now. We track her there. Yeah, I wasn't thinking, Volodan, you're saying we can do Clockwork City tools fabrication, but it is way hard for new people. No, I have heard that. I think we would want to make sure that we are comfortable with doing several level trials first before going on and tackling the difficult ones. Yeah. We do have, Zucker has a lot of melee tonight as well. Would be good to have healers, yes. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. We'll see what we can do tonight now with that regards to that one. Aha, we're in this one tonight, Dead Hello Halls. So, let's go over here. And sneak through here. This one is so easy. This used to be really, really difficult when it was first introduced, when they used to randomly locate where the treasures were, and a lot of people complained because they found it really difficult to do this one. So they dumbed it down, and now it's actually become one of the simplest, one of the heists to do. You just literally just do this as one big circuit. If you know what you're doing, it's so easy. As long as you're quick on your opening the chests. And if you've got force lock, you can just force them open, or you can just go do what I do, which is just pick the locks as fast as you can. Hel Ra, you guys are talking about Hel Ra there amongst the trials. Is that the one from Orsinium, is it? I'm trying to think, because I've still got to brush up on my trial stuff and everything else, having never done them before, so I'm trying to work out which trial goes where. Right, just sneak past this. There we are, cool, excellent. And here we go over to here. Just avoid the guard who's going over on the right there and quickly get into here before the guard returns. Which reminds me, I got to finish off the final video of my walkthroughs for the Thief Heist. I've done the other 5 and they're all up. And I'm also preparing for doing the Dark Sacrament ones as well. I've got a load of video clips I've taken from the Dark Sacraments that I can use. That'll be cool. You're calling Fallen down a noob now. I love the way you guys all rib into each other sometimes. Right, okay, just wait for this guy to pass. Now he's gone. Right, let's jump out and down here. There is a tripwire trap at the very bottom here, just to watch out for. And that's it, that's gone. And then we just sprint across the room, watching out for any guards. Where's the guard here? He's moving off. Okay. I think these are trap guards, aren't they, in here? So this is going to be actually a bit easy with the trap type guards in here. Because the first half of it's not so bad, and then the ones in the second half aren't so bad either. So we just jump across here. Yeah, self-heals. A lot of people have self-heals. I got self-heal on my tank as well. Obviously, just part of the tank process, and you make sure you do. Right, okay. Just wait behind here. I do like the fact that it counts for in these sort of things like line of sight and everything as well, so we can just duck down behind here. Ah, it's a Craiglorn Hel Ra. Okay. Is there a trial in Orsinium? Or am I overthinking that and thinking there is when there isn't? As I say, trying to think where they all are, but I'd say I know there's one in Vardenfell, one in Clockwork City, and then you've got the 3 in obviously Craiglorn. Disarm that trap and that one as well. 2 traps in a row. I always hate it when they have that sort of thing going on. Right, and if we carry on around. You don't have self-heals, do you, kitten? Oh no! Bring lots of potions! Make sure you bring lots and lots of potions! Yeah, 70%, 70 to 80% of the DDs are melee tonight. Yeah, a lot of people have signed up as melee for tonight as well, so that's going to be intriguing how we're going to manage that one. Because isn't it like there's one boss which you want to sort of be a bit spaced out, standing around the boss? I've fallen down. Somebody started the noob thing. Okay, fair enough then. It's your fault. You started it all, then your fault then. Awesome. Right, there's that trap gone, and here's the final box. I'll grab that. Now what I'm thinking, and I will need to double check, and I think I'm sending an email off to Zenimax about this, but I've been collecting, started collecting some of these Thief Guild motifs. So I'm thinking of getting the entire collection together and giving it away on one of the live streams one time, just as a, have some free to people who are viewing and stuff like that. But I'm going to have to just double check with Zenimax that that's cool, that we can do that, because I didn't want to break the terms of service and get myself banned from Zenimax, from Elder Scrolls. That would be horrible. If they're quite happy with us giving away those sort of things, I can't see there being a problem with it, to be honest. But if so, then what I'll do is I'll get together basically the entire chapter of Thief Guild Heist, because I'm always doing this. I normally can collect about 5 of these motifs a day, and I'll get the whole collection together and give it away on one of the future live streams as well. I think that'll be something that some people might want, and I might do some similar sort of things with other things as well along the lines with other types of motifs and chapters. Right, okay, so let's squidgy on up here. We've now completed this one, and there's Farandar, so we are done here. Okay, off we go again. And once again, never perfect. Excellent. The thing with tonight as well, Kitten, you're saying about you're fully expecting to die tonight, is to go into it And not worry if we wipe, that's part of the learning curve, you know. If we all die and it doesn't work, then we just got to learn and adapt a new tactic, you know. I think I've got that one already in my collection, so I don't need to store that one. Right, okay. Let's go and do the other Dark Sacrament a second. I should possibly look at doing some of the other things in regards to this. Do some of the other achievements for the Dark Brotherhood as well, so we can get up to the Silencer level. Off we go. Cool. And this way, and that way, and over here. Awesome. And once again, it is night time. Always is when I'm recording for some reason. Doesn't like being the day. Okay, over here. And over to here. Excellent. So yes, for those who are tuning in who aren't coming to the trial is at 6 o'clock tonight, I think GMT, which is 7 o'clock Central European summertime, which a lot of Central Europe is on, so 7 PM that time, or 6 PM, not GMT, 6 PM BST, British summertime, which is what time it is in the UK, so we'll be broadcasting then from that time. That actually reminds me, when I wrote down my schedule earlier for like streaming, I forgot to mention which time zone we're streaming in. Over the last couple of weeks, there's been lots of confusion recently in the guild about time zones, and people are like, now which summertime are we on? So here's on Central European time, here's on Central Summertime, this one's on British Summertime, which isn't GMT anymore, even though most of the time Britain is on GMT. It gets confusing very quickly. To the time zone things, but yeah, it's going to be 6 PM tonight. We're doing the trial. I will be streaming it. I know Tierline is also streaming it as well, so we have 2 people streaming the trial tonight when we're running around, so you get to see how well we do, or how badly we do, how much of a noob tank I might be running around there. Okay, let's go and do our Dark Sacrament for today.
Before your tongue, the brother, according to
so you plan on doing what? Aetherian Archive first, Hellra Citadel, and then conclude the Celestial Line with, so yeah, follow down is talking about the order in which we'll probably do the trials over the next couple of weeks. So today will obviously be AA, next week will be the Hellra Citadel, to conclude the Celestial Line with Sanctum Ophidia, and then go for either the Asylum Sanctorium or the Mora Lockjar. Okay, no problem, or Lockharge. Yeah, I've seen some, Sajal saying about the Mora Lockharge is quite hard. I've seen some of the video footage from that stuff. It's like, what the hell? It's crazy place. Running around and you have to split your party and people are having to jump over things and stuff. It's a bit mad. Right, okay, so what we're doing here, we've got to destroy the engraved flute. That will be up. I know where that will be. And yeah, kill her. Okay, and we'll be killing her with poison. Right, okay, from a difficult area to get to, so let's just proceed and see if we can get down there. Now I could go up that way and sneak past everyone, but I actually find it much simpler to go this way in this area. If we just tuck along the side here, avoid the other NPC there, you can just run straight through and then just double back on yourself and you get to where you need to go much quicker without having to go past so many people or get more chance of being detected. So let's head down here to this round. So we double back up here and across here, which the flute is just over there, so we'll go and destroy that. We just need to get rid of one person, which is this person, who in a second will just walk over to the bar here. We can now get rid of her. Sorted. She's dead. The flute is destroyed, and then we just drop down to here. Now hopefully we can get down here quick enough before the guard the opposite way starts patrolling. Yes, excellent. And then we can drop in the hiding spot here and wait for him to pass. And what we'd have to do, I probably will have to take this guard out on the way back if I'm going to do it in time. So I'll have to use up one of my alert statuses for that. There we are, it's just passed by. Let's get going. Tuck in here. He'll probably be walking down there in a second, yeah. So let's go and hide behind these barrels. Not that I've done this area too many times and I know where everyone patrols to and how they move. It's just I can almost do this with my eyes closed now, I think, at the moment. Well, I'll say this and I'll muck it completely up now while I'm on the live stream. That's just sod's law, isn't it, when you start talking about things like that. Alright, so he's over there moving, so... Okay. Right. Let's get behind this guy, take him out. Right, that's another one down. Move up here, and we can move into this room when he moves from this spot next. That's it. That'll give us just enough space to squidgy on past him down this side. There we are. Cool. Sorted. And now we've got to find the right opportunity to take out these people. I'll probably have to take out the 2 guards on the way out. Thinking. Like in how many hours? Osaka House says 3 hours. So yeah, Sandra was asking how long is it before we start it. It's like I was saying, about 3 hours. Yeah, it sounds about right. Is it about 3 o'clock now, is it? Oh, it'll be 3 o'clock our time. It should be 6 o'clock. We're doing the trial, so imagine if you're in Central European summertime, it would be 4 p.m. Oh, let's take this guy out, make things a little easier. That's one less person to have to dodge around to get it. Oh no, and she spotted me. Bollocks. Right, okay, let's take her out. Oops. Oh, hang on, I meant to have poison. No, 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 I don't want to do that. Let's run away. Let's get her to reset. I should be doing this under poison. Don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you yet. No, run away. I wonder if I could jump in here and lose her. That was rather silly of me. There we are, she's reset. Let's put some poison in there. And actually, if we can take her out now...
You need to go. Now!
We might be able to get around the guard. Without having to take the guard out. Yeah, look at that. Look around the guard. This one we're going to have to take out because it's going to take too long to get past him. I have before with that guard. Zucker House, am I trading a lot? Yes, I do lots of trading. I'm a part of 2 trade guilds, which do have quite high demands as well. One's got like 10,000, the other one's 30,000 demand on it. But yes, I do a lot of trading. It's how I get a lot of my money. I haven't been doing a lot recently, but what would you recommend sell and buy, especially with the upcoming patch? What would I recommend to sell and buy? Good question. Different people have different things. I know Tier 9, for example, does a lot of selling of materials. Well, not materials, potions. Farming materials, I tell you what will probably really sell really well in the new patch is all the stuff to do with jewelry crafting. So if you can go and farm the materials for as soon as the patch hits on Monday, because anyone can farm the materials from, and it will be anywhere in the world, so you're not having to just run around Somerset and fight with each other. People are going to be after that material for the jewelry like nobody's business. So yeah, if you can farm that, that would be probably well worth its weight in gold on that one. Motifs is what I like farming a lot, just because I'm a motif collector anyway, so I end up with loads of duplicates, and I just sell those on. That's how I make most of my money on it. I mean, things like these I could just resell on. I mean, I now have Master Merchants attached, but yeah, I never used to. This is the only mod I run is Master Merchant that shows these sort of things. But yeah, I would recommend, I do motifs just because that's what I like selling, and my thing. But it's about finding something that you enjoy spending your time doing. Sometimes I vary it up. I mean, with motifs, I can change my pattern depending on how I feel. One week I might be, say, farming the Thief Heists and the Dark Sacraments. Another week I could go and be farming the Clockwork City motifs, so I could go and farm the Apostle ones and the Ebon Shadow ones and stuff. So it enables me to have a bit of variety in what I'm doing as well. That's what I like doing, and then I can use those to sell on. Depending on the week, I can sell stupid amounts. I think my best week I had was during the what was it, the anniversary event, where I did about 1 million gold in a week, which is like, I'd never done that much in a week before, but I'd done about 1 million gold in trade in that week, just because of the sheer amount of motifs that were dropping, and I was doing hundreds of dailies a day. It nearly was, when you worked it out, it was about 100 dailies, because I literally had every character doing, in the end, their writs and stuff and getting themselves going. But yeah, I mean, materials are always in high demand. People are always after especially the top end materials, things like Ancestor Silk. I think Ancestor Silk sells for the best, actually. It sells normally about 7 grand a stack. so that's normally pretty good. So they're worth going for. But yeah, just selling materials is one way. Potions is another thing that people always are after. You know, is that there's people out there who need potions and food for like doing trials and runs who don't know how to craft or don't bother crafting. Yeah, that's the problem I got as like a house, is that I keep buying stuff. I mean, I've probably spent several million already, but I did have $1 million in my bank for a while, and now I'm up to about 500,000. I spent 100,000 earlier. Yeah, 580,000 I got left now at the moment. Right, okay, let's just have a quick look and see what motif actually I put in here at the moment, because I just picked up staves and I think I've already got it. Yeah, I got staves in there. So that's my collection I'm putting together for the giveaway as well there, so that's cool. Right, let's do that. No, put that one in, that one in, that one in, that one on. I really need to improve this one's normal everyday armor as well. You can see it's pretty rubbish stuff that I've given her so far. But I will sort that out. I've got other characters that are far better equipped than this one.
Greetings. Let's do some business.
Yeah, that's Ancestor Silk, always in demand, always high price. You're quite right, Sagil. Yeah, it's always after. People are always after that stuff. It's I don't know what it is. Well, I don't know what it is. It's partly because there's so many mages and cloth wearers out there that are always after light armor, and it's also the fact that when it comes to your daily crafting writs, it will give you one of 3 different crafting writs to do when you do your daily crafting writ for the clothing, for the light armor, and it'll be either 2 light armor and 1 medium armor. So you're always using your light armor more than you do your medium armor. So yeah, that cloth is always in high demand. Right, okay. Oh no, I meant to put this into the thing there. See, I'm losing concentration on what I'm doing there. I need to pop this in here, put that back so my next character who wants to do some thief heists can grab it. That's why I store all that armor in there. It's just because I share it between all my characters when they want to go and do thieving. Pop that there, pop those 2 in there, because I'll go and sell those in a second. Pop that in there as well. Let's go see if anyone needs that. And that will do for the time being. I normally try and keep about 5 grand on my characters, and the rest of it I just pop it into the bank there. Yeah, no, you're quite right, Voladan. Too bad, Apostle, Ebon Shadow, motif prices dropped a lot. They used to be my main source of income, says Voladan. Yes, I sold a few of those as well, and they used to sell really, really well. The other ones that dropped in price as well that I used to get lots of was the Telvanni, Red Doran, and Red Doran and Halu motifs, because I used to do every day a little thief circuit with 4 of my characters, and they would get about 10 grand's worth of loot from laundering, and usually get one of those motifs drop each on average, and they used to sell for about 10 to 12k each, if not more sometimes. So every time you were doing one of these runs, you're getting about 20 to 25k in total for all your sales, for about half an hour's bit of work, which was really quite handy. But yeah, the price on those has dropped, I've noticed as well. They're now down to about 7 or 8k, I think, at the moment. It's the anniversary event made it a lot of the stuff much more common, so the prices on them dropped quite considerably as well. They've recovered a little bit, the prices, but they're not quite where they used to be. But I think what you'll find will sell really well is obviously the new Somerset motifs as well. If you really want to get something that will sell really, really well, go fishing in Somerset. Get the is it the Maramar motifs, which originally were only going to be available from the crown crates until people moaned at Zenimax, and Zenimax relented and said, okay, you'll be able to also get them every now and then as a rare drop from doing fishing around Somerset as well. So yeah, if you can fish those, because a lot of people just find fishing boring as hell. I want to do the fishing achievement, but it's just spending your time sitting there for ages trying to do it. Maybe we should get a group together sometime and just maybe once a week just go fishing as a group or something, I think, just to try and get those achievements, because it goes better when you're in a group anyway, because you got to increase the chances of rarer things dropping when several of you are fishing from a fishing hole. But yeah, if you can farm those Marama chapters from Somerset, I think they will sell very, very like hotcakes off the guild houses at a really high price as well, I'd imagine too, just because most people wouldn't want to go out fishing, and or trying to get it from the crown crates, you know. So they might be something to look into with the new Somerset chapter coming out. There's also a couple of dailies coming into Somerset as well that are introducing some more chapters as motifs as well. So have a look at those as well. They'll probably sell well to begin with as well. But yeah, that's generally it. Follow Dan's asking why are toys and games so hard to steal. Yeah, maybe because you've got jealous parents looking after them there. I'm just wondering if I've got any actually that are actually toys and games you're looking for. Because I know I've got a few stolen items on this one. Let's have a look. Perfect metronome, that's a device metronome. Scroll down, spice rack, table voice. No, I haven't got any on this character. Otherwise I would have sent you some there, Voladan. Right, okay, so we pop those in. Let's go and do some more dailies on something else a second. So I'll just check the time before we go off doing our run this evening as well. What I might do is split my stream today into 2 parts, so I'll have a couple of hours here now with everyone, and then maybe this afternoon come back in then. Well, I will come back in this afternoon, obviously, for the trial run, and jump back in again later on as well, I think. Right, okay, so let's scroll down the list. Who shall we go and do some stuff with, actually? No, let's go and do some... Let's talking about Clockwork. Let's go and do the Clockwork ones. Yes, that's a good idea. And in fact, actually, Kitten, do you want to do Clockwork as well? Because I know you like doing the Clockwork dailies to get all the Apostle motifs and stuff. Alright, I was going to have a drink a sec. Sorry, one thing I learned from doing my streaming in the last week is to have a drink on hand as well, just because of the sheer amount of talking that you do. You found 1 out of 5 over 30 minutes. Ouch, that hurts. Looking for those toys and games. Yeah, you've got to go and find them in houses, isn't it? If you break into houses, you can normally drop them in there, in cupboards and things like that. I think it's where you find most of the toys and games normally lying around, from what I understand, if I remember rightly from having to do it before. Where am I here? Oh yes, because I'm just going to go right off to Clockwork City, wasn't I? And do the quest line there. Okay, Kitten's not ready to come and do it anyway. Okay, no problems then. That's fine. I'll go and do them on my own then. Jump into Clockwork over here. We'll go to Clockwork's dailies. I'll see if I can get some Apostle and Ebon Shadow motifs while I'm there. And just because I used to do this with several characters on a daily basis as well, running around Clockwork City. Apparently there are 9+ new messages. Yes, okay, someone's been messaging me. Cool, excellent. Let's have a quick look. Sorry, just checking something that's yes, I will be joining tomorrow. I will be joining tomorrow night. I've been asked by Tierland to come and tank for her and Inklings and Bearded Chegg with their dungeon run tomorrow night around about 8 PM-ish. Some of us will be, maybe all of us might be streaming it in a multi-stream as well. So if you've been listening to Tierland's channel and Bearded Chegg and Inklings, they've been saying about they're going to do it this weekend on Sunday night. They're going to do a dungeon run together, and I've been invited to come along and be the tank as well. So I will be there as well. So we'll have 4 of us Twitch streamers together, all streaming together or running around together tomorrow night with a bunch of dungeons. So worth coming and checking that out. I'm sure we'll get a multi-Twitch link up for that as well. That'll be awesome. But let's go and grab these. Let's see what we got. You found one! Haha! Excellent. What are the toys? So what's that leave you now? 3 more to find. Oh no, that would be awful. Let's see what have I been given from Clockwork City. So we've got Inciting the Imperfect, Synthetic Oils to go and collect, and Skimmer Mesh. Shadows Misplaced. Okay, so that's one. Oh, and I already have those items that he wants from me today. I don't know what I've got on me that he wanted. I can't remember what it was. Kitchen cupboards. Oh, that'll be dining stuff then. Yes, I'm probably carrying the utensils. There we are. That's that one done. Straight off. I like it when you do that and you've already got the items already. It saves it much easier. Fresh Kitten saying, trying to find some more birch to be able to complete my daily writs at the moment. Oh, hey, Dr. Too Cool. How you doing? How's things? And just second there, just what Kitten said, she's looking for birch. I probably got some. So I do have lots of the non-final level, final level materials. So let's have a look. Birch, sanded birch. Yeah, look at that. I've got 1.2k of them. So let's get 200. Let's help Kitten out as well. Yeah, okay, Volodan, yeah. If I'll invite you a second, and we'll go and run around together. Sounds like a good plan from my... I'll agree with you on. We're going to run around doing things. I thought you'd done all the clockwork today, or have you still got some left? I have to share that I'm not going near Brussels. 10k bounty. Oh, how did you manage to get a 10k bounty, Volodan? That's quite considerable. Sorry a second. Let's just send these over to Kitten there because she wants something materials there for her daily writs. Birch. We'll send that on. There we go. Have some birch there, Kitten. Hopefully that'll sort your daily quests out for today. Daily writs there. Hey Chris, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. You can see everyone's here today. Awesome, thanks for joining us. Right, okay, I was going to invite Volodan, wasn't I? And share the quests with him. So where is Volodan? Anyone else want to come and join us with some Clockwork City questing, daily things? More than welcome. Just let us know and I'll invite you in. Let's just find Volodan. There we are. Right, invite to group. There we are. Excellent. I'll just share with you 2 seconds. Let me just jump over to the shrine here. Haven't done any besides the crow ones. Okay, fair enough. Cool. Have you got any quests already at the moment, Volodan? Or do you want me just to share the ones I've got now at the second? I can do it either way. Depends where we are at the moment. There we are. Okay. Kitten can come to us as well then. Excellent. I'll invite Kitten as well. So let's invite Kitten to group as well. There we go. Oh, Sancho's asking why is Somerset becoming accessible on Monday? It's not just good. Yeah, that's because on Somerset it's the pre-release for PC and Mac players only. It's well, I think console players sometimes moan because you know it gets released on the PC and the Mac first. Sometimes in this way for those who have pre-ordered, but it's kind of like a beta test, if you like, where they get to do a mass test with everyone before they push it out to the consoles, where it becomes even more complicated if it goes wrong. So I would expect it to be a little bit laggy and choppy on Monday. It normally is on a release day anyway because so many people are trying to access it and see it and everything else, but it's a good way they test stuff. Right, okay, let's have a look. So, what's going on there? So everyone's coming over. Oh, everyone's arrived. Let me share my quests with you then. There's me rabbiting away and not paying attention there for a second. Share that one, and we'll share particularly that one. Okay, so that's inciting the perfect there. Let's go and run down and do that one. That's over here. There we are. Shared them all for you. Hopefully you've all got them there. We'll head on down over to here. Map ping there. Let's see if we can keep an eye out for... Let's grab some of these while we're going through. Okay, just the one. That's one thing I hate about this quest for the Insight Imperfect, is trying to find these plaques before everyone else finds them. Because you're all hunting out for them. So I'll grab them while I can see them here, but I'm not going to go too heavy on there, because I know there's some that drop in there, and the Imperfect drops them as well. Why can you not sub to me? That's because I'm not a partner yet, Chris, or an affiliate yet. I haven't got enough followers. Once I hit, whatchamacallit, 50 followers, then Twitch allows me to do subs, but until then I'm not allowed to have subs. But thank you for the offer, I appreciate that, I really do. Oh, hang on, the Imperfect's already here, so hang on, I better get in there quickly, he says, while he's nicking that. I'll get in there. Are people attacking it? Yes, look at that. Okay, I'm in. Oh, hang on, and I'm damaged as well already, straight off. I'm there. We'll just sort that out. Yeah, cool, excellent. There we are, Imperfect's down. Cool, sorted, and that's also all my plaques. Now let's just see if you guys have got your plaques, because obviously you need to get those as well. If there's none in here, then check around the outside and underneath the bridge as well. But as I was just saying, yeah, with Chris, there, it's I'm still on the path at the moment. I've only started streaming in the last week. Before you can start accepting subs, you've got to become an affiliate with Twitch. And to become an affiliate with Twitch, you've got a number of achievements that you've actually got to gain. So one of them is that you've got to maintain an average of 3 viewers per stream. Of your streams over the last 30 days, which I've done. I've done that one. You've got to have streamed at least, I think, 7 days out of 30, 7 unique days out of 30, which I think I've done that one. If not, I will have done that one by tomorrow. That would have been sorted. I think, though, I may have just got that one, or this will have sorted this today. So there's a couple of other things. There's 2 other achievements that you've got to line up, one of which, as I said, was you've got to have 50 followers. So once that happens, then it unlocks the ability to do subs, and there's a few other things that unlock as well. And then there's another one that's even further up, which is the partner, and becoming a partner with Twitch. That then opens up even more things, where you can have multiple emotes set up for yourself and stuff. Excellent. So Voladan's done his. We just think then we're waiting on Kitten then to complete hers as well. I think she's just running around the bridge grabbing hers. And then the next part we'll need to go and do is that Shadow Cleft. Just see how Kitten's doing. Oh. Just shoot that one, help her out there. Awesome. How are we doing, Kitten? I'm guessing if you're diving down there, you're still looking at the moment. Hopefully not too far off. We'll see. We'll see in a second. I like the fact that, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, those of you who don't have Clockwork City might not know this, but if you kill these things, the automatums, they sometimes drop body parts that you can use as furnishing items in your houses, which is pretty awesome. I have a few of those, quite a few of those lying around nowadays, so they're quite cool. They drop at random. Oh no! She didn't get the imperfect, it didn't count for her. Oh no. Right, okay, well I'm always happy to go back in and sort that one, so... should we go off and do the Shadow Cleft and then come back and get this one then? In that case, if you didn't get it, because that would be by the time we come back, then hopefully he would have respawned. That would be cool. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Sorry, Vodadan just messaged me in the group just saying, yeah, that maybe we should do the rest and then come back to it. I think that's a good idea. That'll give it a chance for it to respawn, and then we can come back and sort it for Kitten then. Right, okay, you could loot it, but it was still in her objective, Kitten's saying. So that's a bit odd. Seems to have bugged out a bit. We'll come back and redo it. That's fine. That's no problems. That's extra experience anyway. It's always cool to get in there. Right, let's go this way over to the Shadow Cleft then. Where Nocturne is trying to encroach into the realm of the Clockwork City itself. I do like the way you enter her realms here, when you enter in through these delve entrances. You step in and then disappear into shadow. I just seen Voladan then at the last second then just pull himself to me with that teleport spell he's got there. It's quite cool. Okay, here we are, Clockwork City. No, it's not actually, it's Shadow Cleft. Let's just make sure everyone's come through first. I'll just wait for them to appear. So there is Voladan. We're just waiting on Kitten. And then we're just running up here and to there. Okay. I like that spell. I think that spell's quite cool. That's excellent. I could try and work out which one that is, actually. I know it's one of the Warden spells, obviously, but I don't know exactly which one of it is. Any minute now, I think, hopefully. Right, okay, right. While we're waiting, let's get the guitar out. Yeah, we're in the Shadow Cleft, Kitten. If you come into the dungeon, that's where we go next. I thought you were following us, I do apologise. If you head southeast, there's me doing my whole which way's which. Hey, Tierline, welcome to the channel, thanks for coming in. We've got a few of the people down here just running around at the moment doing some Clockwork City dailies with Kitten and Voladan at the moment. We're just waiting for Kitten to show up, then we'll run through the Shadow Cleft at the moment. Finished my Litany of Blood earlier as well. Done that once I got the Executioner title with one of my characters. That was quite cool. So it was a good day at the moment. How are you? How's things? Yeah, it's not quite Dark Electro what I was playing there. Yeah, I don't think they've put synths into here yet. We should petition maybe Zenimax to put synthesizers in there, magical synthesizers, just so that... and electronic drum machines. That would be cool. Let's see. Kitten's getting in there. I think she may be just about to arrive. Her arrow seems to have appeared into this area, so I think she's just about to come into the place. I think, maybe. Has she arrived? Yay! There's Kitten. Excellent. Okay, so right, let's crack on then. So I think we've got to go up to find the person up there. And Volodan saving his feet by just using his magical spell to keep teleporting to us there. In the corner here. Right. Let's kill the wolf. Once again, it's always wolves. Why are there always wolves? I don't like killing the wolves. They make the most horrible noises when they die. That one, that noise when they die, that's always upsetting, that noise. Right, okay. Oh, where's Kitten? Is Kitten left behind? You come in? Ah, yep, there she comes. Right, excellent. Yep, cool. Right. If we dive down this way towards the bridge, then we should go towards this way. Over the bridge. Actually, it looks like this area's been quite cleared out already, because there's normally a couple of shrikes waiting around the bridge there. Okay, let's go visit the haunted old house. Actually, if you do the quest down here where it requires you to get, like, they give you a tool that is to scan this area, scan 3 different areas in here. I like the fact that when you come here, it sort of says that this house is a little empty house in the middle of a spooky wooded forest and everything else. Nothing ominous about it, honestly. It's like, yeah. Oh, chest. I'm gonna grab that a second. Fine, let's keep it. Actually, I've unlocked that. Cool. And then we'll go and grab that one. And then we'll head on up. Has Kitten got it? Did you manage to get it, Kitten? I think. Yep, looks it. Cool. This way, and then we've got the bosses at the top here, if I remember rightly. But yeah, so just saying earlier, looking forward to the trial later. That's going to be great fun. Looking forward to having several people stream that from several angles as well. So I think I've worked out how I'm going to do it with the Discord voice chat as well, because obviously we're going to need to be listening to Volodan talking about it. So I'm going to mute pretty much everyone, but probably Volodan and probably Tierline as well, and just so that I can hear those two when they're talking. But otherwise, I'm not going to be able to hear anyone talk at all, and just only hear the information about what's going on there. Pro unlock skill. Yes, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I'm quite used to actually running around with it at the moment. Oh, actually, where's Kitten gone? We're missing Kitten. She run off again. I think we've lost her. I think we've lost Kitten. Hang on, we're going to have to go and find her again.
The denizens of
She's
the gear.
wandered off in the wrong direction. Let's go and find out. She does this a lot. This is excellent. I'm not too bad, thanks, Tierline. I was out last night partying and with some friends in Bristol, so it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours drive away. I didn't drive, Kitten drives. We have, what I say, the perfect relationship in that sense. She drives, I get drunk. She might not agree that's the perfect relationship, but who's down here? Right, okay. Okay, yeah, there's Kitten, there we are. So, Kitten's down here now. Okay, yes, but yeah, so I was a little bit hungover though this morning, so it just, we got up quite late. Kitten woke up at about 1 o'clock. I woke up just before that. My armour is damaged as well. I'm going to have to repair that. But yeah, just recovered a little bit from a hangover at the moment. Right, okay. Yeah. Well, we do that. I mean, because we live out in the middle of the Welsh valleys, there is practically not a lot around here. I mean, to go drinking and clubbing around here isn't particularly nice where we live. So we tend to travel a bit to do so. So we'll go to there's 3 nearby cities. There's Swansea and Cardiff on the south coast. They're about 40 minutes to an hour drive away each. And then there's Bristol just over in England, just over the border. And we go there sometimes. Fun fact for you, Bristol is in the county of Somerset, of all places. This is why people in the UK are often laughing about this expansion being called Somerset, because there is actually a real Somerset in the world. It's the county that's just over the border from Wales, where Bristol and Bath and those cities are. and it's famous for like cider and stuff like that, and we're talking like farmers. That's why I made the most terrible Somerset accent impression I've ever done in my life. But yes, it's so when they announced, oh yeah, we're going to Somerset in the Elder Scrolls, everyone's like, really? We're going to cider country. Right, okay, let's go and get these. Yeah, well, I live in the valleys. The valleys are a strange, unique place. It's nice. I mean, the view I have from my house when I wake up in the morning, I look out onto the Welsh mountains. There's a mountain straight opposite. We live on the back of the mountain opposite, and you can see all of the valley. So it's really beautiful in that sense. But yeah, some of the people who live up here are a bit, leave a bit to be desired sometimes. Oh, didn't need to do that one. So, right, Kitten, have you got your objective in here? Or are you still waiting? There's someone you should need to talk to over here. You got everything? Have we got everything in here? Hopefully. If so, then we'll crack on with the next one. Right, okay, yeah. So let's crack on with the next one then. If we got everything, let's head back towards the entrance. It's really picturesque, Chris. It's absolutely beautiful up here. Sometime I'll have to put a photo of what our view from the house is like in the mornings. Sometimes you wake up and the whole place is covered in fog and everything. Which is quite intriguing sometimes. Yes, I've had all the objectives, Kitten. Have you got a different quest? Yeah, have you got a different quest to us in here or something? Because me and Volodan had done it. That's why we went back up to that platform, because we got a note from the house and went and rescued that guy. So which ones are you missing? Because I tell you what, we'll follow you to go and get what you need left behind. I'll come find you now. Again. We'll go look around. Sorry, I've got Kitten's just saying in the group page that she's still not got her objectives, so I'm a bit confused because we were all together on that one. There we are, cool. That's there. So let's find out where Kitten's gone. Oh, she's up there. Right, okay. Yeah, that's a bit odd. So, what's your quest? What's your quest called there, Kitten, at the moment? She's a bit confused at the moment because I think we were on Shadow Misplaced was the name of the quest that we were doing. Could it be that you've got a different quest already to us at the moment? Hey, Sagil. Okay, thank you for calling in. Hope works not too much, but enjoy your party tonight at work. Hope it's good. And yeah, we're looking forward to the trial as well. So we'll catch you later. Take care, dude. Right, okay. That's fine. Kitten's back up the top there. I'll tell you what we'll do. Right, okay. Hang on a second. If we pop over that... Sorry, that's the dog barking away in the background there. Have you got a quest for this area? I did share it with you earlier, but maybe it didn't come through to you. Maybe you're in teleport. Let's try that one. Have you had a quest just come through? Yeah, I think Kitten's getting a little bit confused at the moment because me and Volodan had this quest that we just done, but she didn't get the quest that we were getting. I think the postman's just been, which is why you can probably hear our border collie barking away down the bottom there. And barking at the front there. Either that or the horses rode past the front. Sometimes we get horses up here as well and people riding past on horses because there's a load of stables up behind the house up on the mountain. But she's not a keen fan herself of horses, Poppy, so she tends to bark at them whenever they go past. But she's a soppy dog, really. She barks sometimes, but she's soppy most of the time. Right, okay, let's have a look. How are we doing, Kitten? Have you managed to find the quest, or... Let's see what area. If you bring up your map, it should show you if you've got any quests in the area. Or check your notifications in case it's in there where I just shared it. That's the other thing you could try doing. Okay, that's weird. But it hasn't come through. Have you checked your notifications, Kitten? She's saying that the quest hasn't come through to her for some reason. We had a couple of little strange bugs recently, actually, creeping in here and there with this. As I say, we noticed earlier that the clemency wasn't working properly, or for the second time in the last week, the clemency failed to work correctly with the guards, in that I'd use clemency with the guards when running around, and then suddenly, as soon as I go clemency, the guard goes, okay, and then immediately arrest me again straight after I'd used clemency. Like, hang on a minute, give me a chance to get away. I didn't even get a chance to walk away. Just make sure it's alright. Yeah, maybe you have a different daily already for it. If you already picked up some dailies, enchanted accumulation. Ah, right. Okay, I don't think we got that one. Yeah, we don't have enchanted accumulation. So you've probably got that one instead. What's that one doing? You could either, yeah, but that one's actually probably the different one for fuel our fires as well. So I think you've got some daily quests left over from another day, rather than being able to pick up the ones we shared with you, because we can't share our ones with you until you've completed the ones you've already got. I mean, one of the things that you can do with dailies, for those who aren't aware, that if there are dailies on a cycle, if you complete your daily, or before you pick up your daily, you can share other ones, so you can actually do multiple dailies from the same person in a day. But yeah, it looks like Kitten, yeah, you already had dailies picked up, so you're on different daily lists to what we're doing then. So is there anything you've got left to do in here? Is there any objectives you've got here in the Shadow Cleft, Kitten? We will just follow you around then. To go kill some ghosts and keep some people off their back a second. Oh, actually, I better repair my armor. I just did say that a minute ago. We'll follow you. If you've got places to do in here, I'll follow you. We're going to complete that, and then we can get you sorted. Right, okay, just checking a second. Have I got my grand repair kits? Yes, I have. So what's got damaged? Oh, my shoulders. So, grand repair kit, make sure everything else is alright. Some of it's going to need repairing still soon, but that's cool. Yeah, it's the dailies itself. Actually, that's what I was looking for when you did. I didn't realise you were doing something. Yeah, we'd shared out the quests that we had with you then, and I thought you'd picked up the same ones we did, Kitten. And Kitten's talking about that she's got herself a bit confused because she'd already had other dailies and she's not on the same dailies that we are. That's what confused us. So yeah, we'll just follow her around. I guess that she's got. I thought she was coming over here, so maybe she's doing the thing there. Okay. And that one there. Kill him. Yes. What personality I got on there? That one is one you can't get anymore. It was a crown store in the crown store for a couple of days. It's called the Brassy Assassin. Similar to the normal assassin. It's basically the personality that Naruvu, is it the Morongtang assassin in Morrowind has. Yeah, Brassy Assassin is that one, Volodan. Really like it. I really like the way it's the pose. It's a fantastic little pose. Right, okay. Go on the Kitten, we're following you to get your objectives. Have you got any objectives left to do in here? Let's take these out over here, that's cool. Right. Cool, awesome. Dead. Right, okay. Yep. So. Yeah, there was also a costume that went out at the same time as well, Chris, which you can also pick up from that. But it was only available for a couple of days from the Crown Store. But it's an awesome looking personality. I do like the look of it. I use it with a lot of my characters because I just like the pose and the stance on it. Right, just killing, and more shrikes to kill. So, I'm surprised more wasn't made out of the fact that they decided to put in Clockwork City these shrikes who wander around basically topless. Obviously, their modesty covered up by their hair, but it's a bit like, okay. Right, okay, where are we going then, Kitten? Because we're following you. Okay, over this way. Grab this. Right, okay, you're getting those, is it? So it's those treasure chests, those caches. Yeah, so the other two, if you've not already got them, have you got them all, or? Kill that one, right. And that one. And that one over there. Actually, in some sense, it's kind of good that you're on a different daily, because when we're going to run looking for materials, we're not going to be fighting for the same materials. But, that's cool. Let's go over this way. kill these. There we are, sorted. Right, let's head off back out, I think. Oh, have you got everything now, kitten? Have you got everything, or are you still missing one? Because there's one, I think, off to the left, isn't there? Nope. I think we've got more then, have we? Have we got it all? Yeah. Cool. Excellent. Let's get carry on then. Awesome. Head back out here. I think we've got to then head to the other side of the map. She stopped again. No, she hasn't got everything. Right, okay, so I think there's one... I think I know the one you're missing, though. It's back this way and turn left, if I remember rightly, because I don't remember seeing you going that way. Now I know which quest you're actually on. Yeah, it's... That's alright, I will just help her out there from behind there. Cool, excellent, we'll dive down here. And always getting herself into trouble. There we are. Sorted. That's the wolf gone. There we are. That should be your final chest just there. Yeah, okay, Voladan. Yeah, if you carry on... sorry, Voladan's saying that you guess you'll do the material ones then in a second, just while we're getting that last bit. That's actually a good idea, because both me and him are going to be fighting each other over that one then as well. And then we'll catch up with him in a second. Right, just bear with me a second. Yeah, he's wandered off. There you go. So you got the final one there. Right. And back again. Is that the final one, or if not, the final chest might be... I think we passed it a couple of times, but is that the last of the chests that you've got there? Oh, hang on, I've got a gargoyle up behind us. I'll grab him. It's alright. Take him out now. Now you have to search the area for... I think, yeah, if you're looking for someone, then it should be in the centre of the circle. Normally, that's where you generally tend to find them. So, yeah, sometimes you go and find a person in here as well. Alright, so head on down over to here. Alright, so for those who are aware, obviously Somerset's coming out on Monday. Next week, I am thinking... Because I have booked the week off work just for the release of Somerset, I'm going to probably, without putting too much of a schedule up, I'll probably be online every day during the day streaming the whole of Somerset. And I'm thinking of starting a new character for it, so I want to do it straight from the beginning, see how far I can get the character through Somerset, doing the whole storyline. With a bit of hope, I want to try and do at least the main storyline all next week with a new character. So, spoiler warning for those who are cutting into the stream, I will be during the day streaming the main storyline, so if you don't want to have it spoiled, just be aware that I will be streaming that. And then there'll also be some other times I'll be cutting in and doing other things as well next week. I also want to do some more Kerbal Space Program next week, but I've scheduled that. I was going to do that on Tuesdays normally with Kerbal Space Program, but knowing Somerset's out, I'll probably want to be still playing Somerset. So I've scheduled that this week in for Thursday instead. So that should hopefully be okay. Right, okay, let's grab that. Have you found him? No, Voladan, we're not doing the entire Shadow one. She's doing the enumeration one. It's the one where you have to get the free chests, and then you've got to go and find someone as well. Have you found the person yet? Tell you what, actually, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to... because I can't see what's going on with Kitten's screen a second. Give me 2 seconds. I will be back in just a moment. I'm going to just double check in on her, make sure that everything is okay. I do have a quick... I will be right back in a second. Background, give me 2 seconds. I'll be back now. Right, okay, sorry about that. Back again now. So, where is my background? Drop that back out again. Sorry, I was just checking what was on Kitten's map there, because she wasn't quite sure where to go. Yeah, I think there's a house off to the right over here that we're supposed to go to. Somewhere in this area, but I think it's this house, if I remember rightly. Oh, hang on, have you got 2 different quests there? Ah, you are on the main quest for... Here, I thought you'd done all these. Oh no, maybe not on this character. You're bringing a different character in, aren't you? This is the main quest for the area. You're on the main quest, Kitten, rather than on the dailies. But yeah, we could do this, because we're halfway there. We could just go and grab the bit from the top. I'll just peel these out of the way. Second. Volodan, how are you doing with gaining new materials? Just take that one out. Over there, okay. Right, in that case, yeah, if you're on the main quest, then yeah, you need to go and see this scarecrow over here, maybe? Yeah, getting it mixed up. So, yes, she's on 2 different quests in this area. That's where she's getting confused. One is, as you're quite right, Volodan, is the main quest for the Shadow Cleft, which she needs to go and speak to this guy here. A gruesome picture of him being strung up on a former cross. I've just run out of charge on my thing here as well. But I remember this quest line, so I know what to do. So we haven't got much left to do, actually. We'll just have to go over here. And start these off as well. And this one. As long as you've spoken to the guy at that other cross, then this should be the last cross over here, I think, isn't it? That you need to do. If you speak with that guy... Oh, hang on, I got to freeze out again. This happened to my PC the other day, so it's a bit worrying. Maybe it's just because I've got so many applications that are running in conjunction to do the streaming. Hopefully it will come unfrozen in a second. We shall see now. There we go. That's it. It sorted itself out. Bit worrying, but it happened to me, I think Tuesday this happened as well. Ah, thank you, Chris, for the host as well. Very much appreciate that. That's actually, that is my very first host. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for hosting us there. I do like... that's awesome. I got all the materials now, the ones in the Halls of Regulation. Ah, thanks, Volodan. Sorry, just seeing that as well. Yeah, I've realised what was going on with Kitten. You're quite right. She was doing the main quest. So, yeah, we'll come and do that. So we're going to head on over out of here now, because this is the last bit on the main quest anyway. We're coming back out now and heading over towards the other one. So if she smashes the thing that's on the altar here, there's nothing on my screen because obviously I've done it, but she will need to smash it. And then we can come straight back out again now. Now, that's cool. Well, no, it helps out overall anyway, because you know it reaches to a bigger audience there, Chris, when you host people. So other people, as they sort of tune into your channel, they see that as well. It's a wonderful sort of thing. It's one of the things I like about Twitch. Coming to Twitch is the way it's designed to try and promote community by people hosting each other and stuff as well, which is quite cool. So I'm gonna have to pop down then, and that down as my as a thank you on my page there of. Notable people. You're the first person to host Draken-Game-Werks. It's awesome. Right, okay. There's Kin. Right. We carry on straight forward. Sorry, Volodan. We are on our way now. We've got everything established. We've got everything completed in here. I think Kitten will be looking for runestones when we leave here. So as we ride across the map, we'll just ride across the map towards that hall on the other side on the right there. I'll grab the things I need on the way through as well. And I think we are pretty much nearly there. Hopefully, Kitten's got a quest or 2 as well. Maybe in that area we're going to. I will find out in a second. Really need some sort of mod. Right, sorry, Volodan, I missed that one. I do apologise. Yeah, so Volodan was saying I wouldn't do another character because you might have done something in other zones that would trigger something in Somerset, like the Omna Axle. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably be doing 2 anyway, so I want to do a new character anyway just to see what it's like from the start and fresh. but I also wouldn't mind taking one of my main characters for it anyway. Just like I do with Morrowind and all the others, I would probably take 2 characters together. Well, not take 2 characters together, but I'll do it with 2 characters at the very most, very minimum, so that I can see the storyline from both sides. I also want to do, because from what I've seen from the reviews and what they said, is that some of the characters, the way they respond and the things they say to you, also changes depending on the race of your character. Because it's obviously the high elf land and all that sort of stuff. If you go in as a high elf, they treat you very much differently to the way that they'll treat any of the other 8 races. So you'll get different conversations and stuff like that, and different attitudes from the locals in Somerset, depending if you're either a high elf yourself, or if you're going in as one of any of the others, as one of the outsiders. Right, okay, so I'm going to ride across the map. What I'm going to be doing next, Kitten, is fuel for our fires, which requires us to pick up 6 synthetic oils and 3 skimmer mesh from the dungeon on the other side there. So that's, what's the name of that place again? It's the Halls of Regulation. Depends what you've got to do. What quests have you got to complete? Just while I'm doing that, quick wait a second. Sorry, Kitten again asking in group what quest we're on at the moment, so just letting her know what we are doing. I know she won't have fuel for our fires because she's on the enumeration one, so she'll pick up runestones. Do you have any quests to go to the halls of regulation, Kitten, at all? You can tell from your map if you just look at the halls of regulation as to whether there's any quest markers over the top of it. I have there changing the filters. Excellent. Okay, cool. So we both head that direction then. Look out for runestones on the way, Kitten, because you will need those for your quest. And I'll be looking out for alchemy water, alchemy sources, the fluids. Yeah. You still need to get the toys. Okay, well, you got 2 toys to find. Actually, I haven't checked on this character if I've got any Voladan. I might have. Let me have a look. Colourful pottery, vibrant paint set. A few of my characters still got some. A spool of wine, that's tools though, isn't it? No, I haven't got any toys on this character either, I'm afraid. Sorry, otherwise I would have thrown them to you. Alright, okay, so if we ride across the map to this person. Oh, try not to lose Kitten. And try to remember that she rides a little bit slower than me. So she hasn't topped up her horse yet. All the way. I will just ride in a big circle. There we go. If you see any runestones, Kitten, just run off and grab it, because you'll need that. I can see one of mine, so I'm just going off to grab one of mine in a second. If you carry on. As he says, as he jumps down and jumps down again. So water skins, that's what we needed, wasn't it? Right, okay, let's go this way. Ah, no, I wanted to get on the mound. No. These I find odd, these beetles. They go to jump, but they jump at completely random different locations. I don't know if that was deliberate in the thing. I always thought it was bugs to begin with, but they haven't ever fixed that mechanic on those fabricant beetles. I'm just riding around here. Go and find where she is. Oh, back over this way, I think. No. I found a runestone. Do you want to come to me? Or not? Okay, we'll go this way. Right. Go and find her. Find out where she's gone to. She's stopped. Hopefully, just because she was getting a runestone. I think I found a runestone down this way, actually, for you, that you probably need. So, it was somewhere around here. You've probably got the arrow coming up on your screen now. Yeah, there it is. I did see it. There we are. Sorted. Okay, and I'm still looking for my alchemy water as well, and then we'll run through the halls of regulation. I'm not sure where Bodadan's gone to. I think he's probably headed on. He's already done his bit, finished his side of it off. Oh, who's attacking me? That one. See? He just jumped like a million miles away. But you still just hold your trace on them, but find it very odd. Oh, that's my actual one. That thing that I keep summoning up there. Yes, that's right. Yeah, they're down by the lakes itself for my ones. But we're also finding for Kitten as well. We're having to find the runestones. Ah, there's a runestone here. I'll take out the Nyx Hound Fabricant. Just buy it. Wherever Kitten's gone to. So when you're ready, Kitten, I'm stood right on top of another one for you. Hopefully. I can see one of mine over there as well. I'm going to grab that one in a second. Oh, no, quick! Someone's coming. Oh, no, he's gone off. That's okay. Maybe he was on a different one. He was picking up the wood over there, so... I don't want to collect it. I want to leave that for Kitten. Yeah, if you come this way, Kitten... hang on, I'll send you one over here. One runestone over here. Check your map. And not far from you. About southwest of your location. And you'll find one there. Okay. Okay, have you got all your runestones then? That's okay, I was just finding runestones for you as well because I know you needed them. But that's okay. No, she's saying she's heading off to do the filter anyway. So she doesn't need the runestones anymore. Cool. Yeah, alright then, I'll meet you over there. I think. You don't need that then. Okay, cool. Sorted. In that case, yeah, let's head over. I'm going to still be looking out for these water satchels. I think I've got 4 more to get. I know there's loads that drop down by the actual Halls of Regulation itself as well. They all sort of sit around the oil lakes there. Oh. The speed difference that we have. Actually, I know how to help her out. No, wrong one, actually. Oh no, actually this one doesn't have it. I thought this character had the... retreat move. I think she does actually. I just haven't put it on the task on the actual action bars. There we go. Oh, actually, I see one of my objectives ahead. So grab that one there. Cool, excellent. Take out these 2. I like these pieces. The duty you can see. I think, sorry, he's dead. That's what he is. Okay. Oh, she's ahead of me now. It's alright, I can catch up with her easily enough. Yeah, there's another one over here. Cool. Excellent. Let's go grab this. No, don't attack me. Let me get this first. No, no, you're attacking me. Right, go away. And that one. Go on. Where's he gone now? I see he's jumped. I think maybe that's part of the idea that they jump, so that it makes it harder to track them. But I did think it was a bug to begin with. But as I say, they didn't fix it. These things jump all over the place. Stop skittering away. I'm trying to kill you. Come on. There. Cool. Excellent. Let's grab that one then as well. And then we're heading down. I can see another one as well. I got 2 more to get, and this will be one of the 2. That's that one, and then one more. Just hopefully there should be loads around the lake at the bottom here, because there's normally the pools of purified water, even though you wouldn't get purified water. It might be purified oil at the bottom here. It should hopefully give me the final one down here somewhere. He hopes. As he heads on down towards the lake. Ah, there we are. See, the one's come up here. That's it. Oh, potable liquids, that's what they call it. Rather than purified water like you get back in the main Tamriel area. Right, okay, let's head on over. Yes, I know. Trial in 2 hours. Looking forward to it. I am absolutely really excited for the trial tonight. But run around with those sort of things there. Let's dive into here. That's cool. Right, okay, so the climate and weather systems. It disappeared before I got to read it. Right. Is Kitten in with me? No. Kitten, if you come in. Sorry, I just probably ran straight past you. There we are. Got it. So, she's changing the filters as a line. So, she needs to go and kill bunches of automatons. So, let's go and find automatons for her. Myself, on the other hand, I need to go and pick up some tiles in here. So, there'll be these piles of scrap metal, and I need to get the skimmer mesh from there. So, right, okay, there's someone there. Now this one, if we take out this guy, it actually activates 4 automatons, which is always good for getting things here. So I always take this one out if he's around, and I'm having to find stuff from the automatons, because as you see, 2 of these will now activate from either side. And hopefully these have a chance of dropping what Kitten needs. And then these 2 will also activate. Now kill that one as well. And this one. That's it. Cool. Excellent. That'll get some stuff. And my objective is just there, or one of my objectives. There we go. That's one of the 3. Okay. And then we're heading this way. Oh, when Kitten's ready? Yep. Just coming. I might be an hour late, or 30 minutes, as I need to run to get a pick up and take away. Okay, you'll need to obviously work that out with Volodan, because Volodan is leading it. I would just let Volodan know, but he's in the channel anyway, so you can see there what he says. And actually, if you're nipping out for a takeaway, can you get me one? Just send it down to Wales for me. Actually, takeaway, that's a good idea. I really could do with a pizza today, I think, actually. I would like a pizza later. Maybe we'll do a takeaway as well later. But I will do the trial first. Don't worry, Volodan. I'm not going to be late. I'll be around. Right, so Kitten's still going to probably need these factotums. There we are. Got him. This guy. Get him. No, not the spiders. I hate those spiders in the way that they act with this. They jump on you and pin you to the ground. If we head over to here... there's another one over there. Come on, die. Yes, Kitten, you'll need to let me know... Oh, there's those fire pots. That adorable pot sound. Kitten, you'll need to let me know once you've got all of yours, because I won't know unless you say to me. There, still, yeah, cool. We'll keep an eye out for those automators and try and kill as many as we can. That's that one. We'll go around here. Watching the spinning blades. Oh, we just got attacked. I missed him. Didn't see him. Okay. Cool. Got him. You coming? Okay, she stopped for a minute. Okay. None down there. I need to go this way, though. I have the filters. You just need to replenish the system. Okay, I need something just around the corner here. And then, yeah, go and grab that there. So, I'm just going to grab this very quickly. Just something at the end here that I need. That's the final mesh that I need. And that should be my dailies done in this area. Okay. Let's go and change the filters. It's over this way, isn't it? I think the fan is back the opposite direction. That's why you all stopped over there. That makes sense then. Yeah, it might be cold, says Chris. If he orders a pizza from Wales, yeah. There are apps online that enables you to order from the local takeaways. No, I think definitely pizza tonight sounds good. But we'll do that after the trial, I think. Otherwise, Volodan might do. You go like, no! Especially as I'm tanking tonight. Right, I believe, Kitten, you should be in here is what you need to be achieving. Is it? Or it might not be. It might be the other side. Is it that filter, or is it the other one? Or it might be the one that's upstairs to the south. If it's the one to the south, then I've gone in completely the wrong direction, and I'm sorry. I've taken you in the wrong way around. Dear, right. So So what are you having for takeaway tonight then, Chris? Anything nice yourself? I've got mine. Yeah, I've got mine. We're just going to wherever you need to go now. So I'm just following you, kitten. Changing the filters. I try to remember which one it is. It's either that fan in it. I think actually it might be the one to the south up north, upstairs. In which case there's a ramp this way which will take you up there. Ah, I just got one of those factotum torsos for the house. Excellent. Yes, straight ahead. Should do it. I know it looks like it's broken on the map, but it'll be upstairs if that's where the filters are. If it's the one I think it is. Yeah, Just Eat is... I've still got to get it myself, but I know everyone who swears by Just Eat. Just one app for doing everything. Good idea. Ah, right, you're south, but you were following me. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I think I know where you're going then. Cool. I misled though. I went to the wrong place. I thought the fans, the changing the filters was where the fans was, but no, it's actually over here, isn't it? There's a chest there. Do you want the chest? Do you want the chest? Okay. Right, let's kill them. Do you want the chest? There's a chest. No? Okay, I'll have the chest then. Lockpicking. Yeah, Kitten doesn't get on with the lockpicking herself. I love it. I enjoy the lockpicking, but she has a bit more difficulty than I do with it. It's why she hated the Feast Guild quest for a long time, just because of the amount of lockpicks that are involved on it. And she's got better, though, with practice. But then we discovered that actually it might have been her mouse was the problem. That's why she didn't get on so well with the lockpicking side of things, because I went in and then tried it on her PC once. And it was just a nightmare on her PC as well, doing the lockpicking. Right, okay. It should be in here then, the purification chamber. That's it. Ah, Chinese. Ah, that's a good plan, actually. I don't eat a lot of food from the Chinese. I mean, I got the problem is that I'm a very fussy eater myself. In fact, actually, both me and Kitten are fussy eaters. Which is, we got very picky tastes in what we like and what we don't like. But I do like egg fried rice, and I do like the vegetable spring rolls from the Chinese. So normally every time I order Chinese, that is just literally my order from a Chinese, is just egg fried rice and vegetable spring rolls. But I find that really tasty, but very little else that is. Right, okay, is she coming over to change the filters? It should be here. That she needs it. She's suddenly stopped unless her PC's crashed, which is always a possibility. Is it 5 minutes lagging behind on you there, Kitten? It's a shame. Alright, I'll ask you the questions in chat then. I'm sorry. Yeah, unfortunately sometimes there's a bit of a delay between mine getting out there and it actually being received. I know she was saying the other day that she could hear me through the walls, so I didn't know if she was hearing me through the walls or not, but obviously not. Maybe she's got her headphones on. She was also having problems with the speakers, which I'll have a look. Excellent. So she's all done. Let's head back, hand these in, and see what we can do next. Might do some hard and foul ones. Okay. This one over here is dying. We kill him. Sorted. Yeah, so I'm asking her a question, and I went like 5 minutes along, way past where it was originally. Oops. Yeah, I'll drop it over onto there. But that's cool. Maybe I should put on Discord when I'm running around with Kitten, and we'll just get our own private Discord channel. I'll need to set her up with a mic as well, though, I think, with that. Cool. Yeah, right, I think we're out of here now. Oh, last one. Spinny things. I want that shield. You know those shields automatons do, where they spin around, open up and spin around like blades, and they can kick you back. That I want. I really want those. That would be awesome to have. Yes, Chinese. I think actually I could do with an egg fried rice tonight as well. Actually, that sounds good. So yeah, actually, Kitten, do you want an egg fried rice tonight? Do you want a Chinese tonight? We might have to. I don't know. Do they take card down at the local Chinese? That's a good question. We've got a great Chinese near us, right? The name of the Chinese that's down by us is called Wok You Like, which for the locals and everything else, for the locals it's quite an expression to say what you like. Yeah, if you're talking about what you like, you do something bad, it's a bit of an expression. So the Chinese down here call themselves Wok You Like, which I thought was a great play on words with the local lingo as well. Right. Okay, so let's head back up to the city. Wait up for Kitten to join us up again. Just heading back to the Way Shrine now to get back to the city. So I think we could probably, I don't necessarily need to wait up for her. I should imagine she should be alright getting through. Oh yeah, we had to go back and do the imperfect, didn't we? Okay, no problems then. Let's head to a Way Shrine. In fact, actually, if I speed on ahead and jump, you can then teleport to me. I will race ahead. Sorry. Remembering there's a delay that she won't hear me. I'll race ahead and then you can jump to me when I get to the imperfect. So yeah, we did promise her we'd go back and do the imperfect because she hadn't completed that one. So we'll run back there. Cool. Excellent. Let's run back now. Super speed. Well, actually this one isn't. I should get my rapid advance on this one, but I was setting this one. This character is set up to be a healer, but she's not fully built correctly to the most optimized, maximized method of doing it. But I got another character that I'm doing that with, so I do have a proper healer coming through. Well, she's already level 50. I got it to 50. I just need to get her all her armor. I actually need to do some runs of the Vaults of Madness, so I won't do that just yet, but if anyone's up for doing that at some point, maybe in tomorrow or something like that, we could do that as the stream tomorrow and go and run the Vaults of Madness and try and run that a couple of times, get the final bits of the jewellery that I want for her healing set that I want to set up for her. But I'll run that with my tank, not with the healer, but that would be cool. Right, let's jump over, jump back here, if I can get there. Right. And I'll just let Kitten know that I'm there. I had you want to support me. There we go. She should be able to come over. Actually, yeah, just yeah, it's like a says. I did the Vault of Madness like 50 times just for one ring. Ouch. Ouch, yeah. I'm trying to get both rings and the necklace. I think I've got one or two of them already now, so I just got to do it a few more times. Oh, hopefully a few more times, touch wood. Okay. As Kitten teleported to me, or she's still running around. Actually, I don't know where Kitten's gone to. She's vanished. Where is she off to? Or is she in mid-teleport? Maybe. I say to her, does she want to teleport to me? But she's not turned up. Okay. Ah, there she is. That's right. No, she was in mid-teleport. That's okay. That makes sense. Right. Let's go and get the imperfect again. This time, hopefully, it will work for her. That was really weird, though, that she said she hit it and was able to loot it. But the imperfect didn't count for a quest. So, if we ride across... we should... Oh, hang on, I've lost her again. Oh, she's going towards my house. Wrong way. You are heading to my house. Better go back and get it. There we are. There we are. Well, you know, the house is cool. You know, we'll go there, but I don't think we're going to kill the imperfect in the house. You're not sure if you want to stream the trial tonight, Chris? Well, do it anyway. I mean, me and Tialan are going to be streaming as well, so we could probably set up a multi-stream for the three of us then. If you're streaming as well, that'd be cool. But yeah, I mean, I'll go stream it. I'll do it from a tank's point of view. I quite enjoy streaming anyway, so and I like the idea of the multi-streams. And I'll have a look and see if you're streaming as well, if there's a way we can get it so that you got the multi-stream for all three of us, and that would be awesome. Right, okay. Oh, and he's not here. Okay, we'll have to wait for him to turn up a second. Let's have a look. What can we do in the meantime? Let's yeah, play the loot. There we are. Cool. Excellent. Well, we're waiting for him to turn up. And Kitten's going off and getting those items there. So, is everyone excited for Somerset on Monday? Has everyone got their pre-orders now and ready for it? I know there are some people who said they're not buying it yet because they've still got stuff to do in the main game. It's a shame because it looks really, really pretty. This is one of those things. I wish there was a way of triggering these so that you could get them to come quicker. But hopefully, well, we've got 4 of us here, so we should be able to tackle it between the 4 of us, I'd imagine. We shall see. We shall see. Zucker say, I'm really wait for the 2-hander change. Then I'll be the ultimate healer. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for that set change as well. That'd be really cool to be able to have staffs and bows, which count as 2 set pieces. That's going to be a bit of a game changer there, as long with the jewelry. I mean, it's going to change the way we do our setups and everything there as well. It's going to make staff builds a bit more viable. So yeah, I think that's a brilliant plan. I mean, you know, at the moment, unless you've got a sword and shield or 2 one-handed ones, you can't maximize your set bonuses out properly. But yeah, that's going to be coming out. Yes, Chris, it's on Monday. It's coming out for those who have pre-ordered it. So yeah, those who have pre-ordered it on PC and Mac, they get to access it on the 21st. It's early access, essentially. I think they do it as well, partly just to give the servers a bit of a test and make sure it works with so many people before they send it to the consoles and stuff. Everyone else, so whether that's consoles and those who decide to order it after the pre-order, will be getting it then on June the 5th. Which is kind of cool as well. It means it sort of splits up the crowd a bit as well doing it. But I think a lot of people who want to play Somerset will have already pre-ordered it anyway, either the normal edition or the collector's edition. I was actually trying to work this out earlier. I can't remember if I actually ordered the collector's edition or not, or whether I ordered the correct one. But yeah, I know I definitely pre-ordered it. I got it on my Somerset thing, but I'll have to check and see if it was the collector's edition or not, because there's some cool stuff in the collector's edition. In fact, if you go into here, I was looking at this earlier, you know Somerset's now actually up in the chapters in the Crown Store. And they got that there, the Divine Prosecution style portfolio as well, which adds a load of style pages to it, which they're doing more and more often. You're waiting for your new mount. That's the one from the collectors, isn't it? Is it that one, the Blood Shadow Wraith Steed? And you got the Fledgling Griffin is also going to be there as well. That's also going to be coming for those who've got it, and a Sigic Order crate as well for free. Other things that will be coming. Ah, there he is. He's arrived. Look at that. Today I just went on the PTS and just walked around, says Boladan. Yeah, I've had a check out of the PTS a few times, and actually I was going to try and go in there earlier, and then suddenly remembered I hadn't updated since the patch with all the music added in. There was a massive update, and I was like, okay, I'll leave it for now. No, that's my mage. Like, must remember how I got my spells set up. Let's see if we can get these all down and keep everyone alive. There's a mount in there, Chris, on the collector's edition that's like a horse. But it's like a blood-mounted horse. Looks quite nice. I'll show that back in the Crown Store gang in a second, once we've just killed this oversized transformer. There's a brilliant quest in here which shows the Imperfect when he uses his central beam as well, these Imperfects. It looks really cool when he does that. He uses it to cut open a load of rock. Reminds me a little bit of the Guardian from the first Thor film. You don't have a horse, Zuckerhouse, or is it just you don't have a horse rather than you don't have a mount? Got that. Because I was going to say, you should at least have a cat, because you would have got that from the pre-order. There we are. He's now down. Did that count for you, kitten, this time? Just make sure that it's worked for her and she's had it. Hopefully it went through that time. Yeah, so there we are. It's that one there. The Blood Shadow Wraith Steed is the one which is going to be coming with the collector's edition. I get the collectors for all ESO things. Yeah, I mean, it's the collector's pack this time looks really, really good. Actually, you've got a few extra emotes, which is always handy, especially if you're doing videos and films and stuff, videos for YouTube and stuff. Having a few extra emotes is always good to have in your arsenal. You've got the Fledgling Griffin as well. They look adorable, absolutely adorable. So I can't wait to get hold of that one. New Memento, and as I say, this Divine Prosecution style portfolio. I think. See, it doesn't say here which one I've purchased. It just says I've purchased Somerset, but it doesn't say which version. I think I went for the collectors, but I can't guarantee it. I think I did, though. I guess I'll find out on Monday which one I got, when it gives me a mount or not. Alright, so you got 5 or 6 mounts, have you, Zaka House? That's cool. And yeah, Kitten's just reported back that, yeah, she's done it all now, so that's excellent. So we can just head back to the city now. But yeah, in terms of mount-wise, oh, she's already ahead of me, I think. Yeah. I got loads of mounts here actually. What am I using mounts? So that's all my collection of mounts. Guars, loads of the cats, a few of the horses, a couple of wolves as well. I got the ice wolf, the striped wolf, the flaming Atronach wolf. Yeah, you do, but you get it at level 10 once you've leveled a character to it. So if you've already passed level 10, you don't get the horse. If you were above level 10 before that happens, so you got to make someone new since they made that change. You get the level 10 horse. But yeah, that's why I've made a few new characters and leveled them through, just to make sure I managed to get all the rewards. There's also at level 40 odd, there's like a prisoner's outfit as well that you can get as well. Are you still looking for a toy, Voladan? No! Is this still eluding you at the moment? Ouch. I'll see if I can find one. I'll check some of my other characters as well for you, actually. See if they've got them there. I'll see if there's anything in the bank. Let's get these back first a second. Head on up. But yeah, it's the Sorrel horse, which, you know, it's one of the cheapest horses that existed before anyway. But I think it's kind of cool that they've got the level up advisor and rewards. They're quite a good system. I think that wasn't a bad thing to add. I'd be intrigued to see what comes through with the new daily rewards as well that you get through. Oh, did you find it, Voladado? Apparently whining helps. I guess you whined and it turned up immediately. Yeah, I hope we have all good luck with those crates as well. Some good stuff turning up in the Sigic stuff again. But again, I mean, I know a lot of people have problems with the crates as well. I mean, the idea of purchasing for a random chance, it's just a horrible way of doing it. I mean, there's a lot of things that turn up in the crates that I would just happily spend crowns on and purchase straight off, you know. And they could probably, I would think they would actually make more money doing it that way. That's my personal feeling. I mean, someone else might want to correct me on that. And I know it's a bit... loot crates have been controversial anyway, not just in this game, in many other games as well. I know EA Games had a lot of problems as well with loot crates. Where they went a bit overboard with it, and there was mass complaint, and it actually went into, I don't know what it was like with some of you who aren't in the UK, but here in the UK it became big mainstream news what EA Games had done with their crates. It was actually on the main news and everything else like that. Whether that counted as that we were having a slow news day over here or something, but yeah, there was lots of complaints about those sort of things with the loot crates and the way that companies operate with them. You know, don't get me wrong, I have no problems with the fact that companies do transactions, sorry. They've got to keep the servers running somehow, and be able to develop it, and from what I see, it's money well spent, in terms of microtransactions in helping keep this game going, you know, so, I think some of the pricing can be a little bit better in, Elder Scrolls sometimes. I think some of it's quite expensive, but at the same time, yeah, loot crates. I'm just like that with loot crates, to be honest. There's nice stuff that comes in, and so sometimes there's stuff that I want in the crates, and so I still end up purchasing them anyway. I kind of give into it, but I really wish they didn't have loot crates. I wish they did it there would be a better way of doing it. And I think some of the things they got on there would probably sell better if they weren't in a loot crate and down to just a random chance. I think some people just ignore the loot crates, or just wait until they get the free ones before they try and get them, and then just see what they get. Okay, so there's all those quests handed in there. I think what I might do next is I'm going to go and head off to... Not into there, actually. Let's go... Unfortunately, I didn't get any motifs either, which is the whole reason for doing this. Actually, I think I got one more crate I didn't open. Did I? Yeah. There's still no motif either. Oh, it's a shame. So I did all that, and there was no Apostle motif. There was no Ebon Shadow motif either. That's a shame. Right, let's go to Vardenfell and do the Ashlander quests. These ones are worth doing because there's also a random chance of getting the Ashlander motif from them. But again, they've come down in price. We were discussing this earlier with Volodan, that the prices of motifs have come down something chronic in the guild stores at the moment since the anniversary event, which went on for several weeks and everything else. Which, don't get me wrong, I loved the anniversary event. I managed to complete off so many of my motif sets. It was unbelievable. Like, I got a little sheet which I tick off all the ones that I've done and where I am with each of them, and so many of those I got now to right next to it completed, because I just went mad during the anniversary event getting as many motifs as possible, and I purchased a load as well because I wanted to make sure I completed some of the sets. But it did have a big impact on the actual price of the actual whatchamacallit, the helm, the price on the motifs. So because I'm a motif farmer, that's had an impact on how much money I'm making each week as well. Right, okay, let's grab that one and head over here, over to the Ashlanders. So yeah, the Ashlanders drop 2 quests, one either side. One sends you to like a Daedric ruin to go and grab some items, and the other one then sends you to go and hunt down a slightly tougher than normal creature somewhere in the wilds of Morrowind. So let's head on over to the Way Shrine here and find out where we got to go to today. Right, so first one is just here. So we got to go through Balmora. I keep on calling it Balamori. That's a kids show that's over here. And it's also an area in Scotland, but I keep calling it Balamori rather than Balmora. But I like the design of it here. It's quite a cool little place with its little river coming through the middle there that they've built around. Awesome place. Right, we'll head on over to this side and just across the river here. And the Daedric ruins should be just straight ahead here. Only heavy helm is fine in my opinion, but weapons are love. In regards to the Pyrodon motifs, yeah. Thinking, I'm still in healer mode. I'm gonna have to get some of those Pyrodon motifs and do some fishing. I don't like the fact they put them in the crown crates, but not that it's the only way to get them. But thankfully Zenimax relented. But I still think they're going to sell really, really well. Just because most people, I know Chris has just said that he does a lot of fishing on ESO, but I think most people don't tend to enjoy going out doing lots of fishing. So if you do enjoy fishing and you go out and do lots of fishing in Somerset, you can get lots of motifs, and I think you're going to make a packet selling those on the guild stores if you wanted to. I mean, obviously you get a copy of the set for yourself as well, but I think you'll make a packet selling those. They're going to be the next big thing for those who want to earn, but we shall see how it turns out. I imagine that it's going to be, you're expecting those motifs to be going for at least 40 to 50k, if not more. They might go even about 100k each to begin with. Depends on also how rarely they drop with the fishing as well. Because if it's as rare as, which one is it, Buoyant Armature, which comes from the chests here in Vardenfell, then yeah, you've got to be really dedicated to go farming those. Right, let's go and get that. And I got a feeling actually they might make it that sort of level of rarity that was the same with the Buoyant Armature, just on the, keep it rare, because I think they still want to try and slightly encourage people to get it through the crown crates instead, but we'll see. There we go. Cool, he's dead as well. Oh, a heavy sack. Nice. What have we got? Yes, that's the one, Chris. Tell us a story, Balamori. Wouldn't you like to know? That's me almost in a slightly more industrial version of Balamori theme tune. Yes, I remember seeing that on the TV. It was after my time as a kid, but my own children used to watch that. Right, let's head on over. I can't find it. Have I got everything? Oh no, I've got everything. So I'm waiting around to try and find something and hunt these down. And I've actually got it already. There we are. Right, not paying attention again. Right, let's head on straight back through. And then we'll have to go and find out the next thing. Is it just Somerset they drop when you fish? Yes, that's right, Chris. They do. The Pyrodon is only in Somerset, if I remember rightly. So yeah, you only get it from fishing in Somerset or from the Crown Crates. And as I said, I think they're probably going to be extremely rare drops. Possibly, I reckon, it might even be as rare as things like the Buoyant Armature from the chest. Because it's on the fishing thing, it might not feel as rare as those. Maybe it might feel more, I don't know. But, yeah, it's... oh, hang on, I'm just too far out there. I've seen someone doing a hunt out and was hunting for them on the PTS the other day. And saying that they were finding it very difficult to find them. I think it was actually someone we got linked to by Tierline, actually, when she hosted after the end of one of her streams. I'm trying to remember who it was now. Might have been Shimmer, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe one of the others. But, yeah, they were having trouble hunting it down. They'd been doing loads of fishing, still couldn't find it. Vodadan says, Divine Prosecution looks amazing, and Sijic is, well, Sijic, I didn't expect anything. Woo. But it fits nicely with my Clockwork characters. Cool. Yeah, I mean, Divine Prosecution is nice. I'm going to be definitely doing the daily trial, the dailies for that, working out how to do that quite quickly on, because I'll probably end up farming that, getting those. Not sure. Ah, Lady Ace, that's it. Thank you, Tianlan. Lady Ace was hunting it out. And we got posted over to there after one of Tier Line streams, and Lady Ace was over on the PTS trying to find him, and she was saying about she'd been hunting around for a while and not had one drop. So I can't see it as being like you can just go up and farm them and then you can do it and you can expect to spend a day and just get them all. You might find it might be frustratingly long farming, and that depends on whether you can actually put up with doing fishing. I want to, as I said earlier, I want to do the fishing achievements for Tamriel as well, because I want to get that fishing boat that's you can get as a furnishing item. There's an actual boat as an item, as the smaller boats, which would look really cool in that cove as well. But doing the fishing for so long is just like, I'm thinking I might just do it once a week and see if we can just get a group of us to go fishing who all want the achievement as well. We'll see. And just do a weekly fish run. Because the more people you have fishing from a fish hole, the increases the chances. That's something else I'm not sure on actually as well. Does it increase the chances of the motif dropping if you have more than one person fishing the hole like it does with the rare fish? But I guess we'll see, and it will come out. It's coming out on Monday anyway, so we'll all find out on Monday. But yeah, but they're all looking nice there. So, what is the most exciting thing that people are finding about Somerset coming? Is it the land itself? Is it the motifs? Is it the new fishing? Is it the new? Is there anything that anyone is really, really excited for? I mean, for myself as well, I think some of the new changes, as we mentioned earlier, are quite exciting. Like the two-handed changes, and the fact that we can now craft jewelry for the sets as well. Not just that you can craft jewelry, but you can do set jewelry items. And that there are new traits coming for jewellery as well. I think that's going to be lead to some interesting builds and ways of putting things together. I'm looking forward to running through those lines. I'll just dive over here. Okay, I'm going to drop this one in. Right. Wish me luck. Hopefully we'll get a motif from these. But no, my luck, possibly not. There we have gift. Not in that one. Come on, in this one maybe. Oh, look at that. Not one. Not one. So no luck from the Clockwork and no luck from the Ashlander either. That sucks. Let's go. In that case, let's go and do one where I know I will definitely get one. Let's go and get one of the Thief ones a second and do another Feast area. Let's just jump over to my little inn room that you get. This room you can get for free when you're a part of the Ebonheart Pact. And then if you use, I like to store my thief armor in here. Right, okay, so there we are, Ebon Flask room. Let's grab these and just store it in there so that my characters can share it. Pop these on. That's one of the things I don't like, is that you can't just automatically drop the second ring in. Okay, let's go into that. So when you're changing over, you can't just do a quick change over. There's probably mods that make it easier for changing your armor over, I imagine. I'll have to go and see if I can find some at some point. I'm starting to like the idea of the mods and everything else. Oh, Chris, I just noticed you followed us as well. I must have missed the notification coming up there. I do apologise. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, as well as the host as well earlier. It's very much appreciated. Alright, oops, sorry, banging my mic as I'm putting the bottle down. Okay. Let's go and do a thief heist. Jump over the edge there, around to there. And actually, what's the time? How close are we to the trial? So it's 4:45 now. Go and do these a second. What I might do is do these, go and log off for an hour, and then come back in time for the trial. So, just jump from here over to the thief heist. Have a look here. Oh, and those who missed the beginning of the stream as well, we had a look at the new luxury furnishing items. They are absolutely lovely today. There's 4 fantastic statues, the Regatta statues that are available. It's about 100 grand for all 4 of them, plus another 10 grand if you want the bases to go with them as well. But if you've got like houses that statued working and you've got the money for it, I'll check out the luxury furniture today. It's really nice this week's furnishing items. Makes up for the what I considered wasn't particularly great items for the last 2 weeks in there. I'm kind of thankful that there weren't great items the last 2 weeks, so it saved me some money. But yeah, if you're looking for statues, go and check out the statues that are in there today. I've put them in the guild house as well, either side of the pool, so you can in the path leading to the pool. So if you wanted to check out what they look like in the flesh rather than just through the guild store look, we've got them there as well. Just dive in here. Larger homes can generally hold more items and collectibles, yes, but still not enough. We still need more. Apparently the 700 in it is a maximum actual technical limit to do with the consoles more than anything. And you know full well if we get something on the PC and the consoles don't, what happens is there is normally, as there is every single time, there's normally lots of complaints from the console players, which is kind of understandable because you know you buy the game the same as everyone else and you'd want to be able to have the same thing. I know, for example, with this Twitch element, with what the rewards they're doing for the loot boxes in Twitch, the console players aren't getting it. And if you read the forum threads there, I know there's a lot of upset console players from the Xbox and PlayStation ones. Not being able to get it, but oh, Volodyan saying Alpha Gear is a good enough add-on for changing gear. Okay, cool, excellent. And I've got a few characters that I might want to be doing swapping gear changes with, so it's I might have to look out for that one then. Right, okay. So this is secluded sewers, isn't it? Actually, I could have just walked around there. I didn't need to actually necessarily get rid of that tripwire then. So up on the ramp here, try and avoid these tripwire traps. I have a habit of just walking through them sometimes and forgetting they're there. I think that's generally the purpose of them anyway, so I need to go over that side. Where is he? Can I sneak past him without him spotting me? Yes. Sorry, just hoped he didn't turn around then. That was all. Right, okay. And this guy, wait for him to go so I can hit his trap, get rid of his trap. Good, good. Get rid of the trap. Ace. Excellent. Past that. And then he is the first one of the hidden caches. And it lets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. The one thing I like about the secluded sewer as well is where this one's chest is, where it's turned up today. I like how you got to get to it. Oh, don't move back there. Right, I'm going to have to wait here a second. See for him to move. There we go, it's gone. Let's dive on down through. Just get around the back here. And over to here. Oh, wait, watch out for him. Oh, no, they're putting the trap there. I didn't want them to put the trap there. So can I get close enough to here? Oh, no, just put the trap up now. That makes it awkward because the trap is the other side of the tripwire. So, if I try getting rid of the tripwire, I'm going to be in the radius for the other trap. But I can jump over the tripwire and jump over it. That... I didn't know that's how you get past it. That's handy. That's really, really handy. I'll have to remember that trick in the future. Jump over the tripwire trap and sprint off to the side and you can actually get past it. Okay, this one's a bit harder, so let's just walk past him. There we go. Cool. And just hide here a second. Wait for that to ease off. There we are. Cool. And then there should be one under the stairs here. In fact, actually, all the ones I need are in here now. All 3 chests that I should need. The 2 hidden caches and the main chest is in this room. So, grab that one. And then this one, which I like, is to go up the stairs here. Keep an eye out for him over there. Jump in here so he can walk past you. We'll just give him a second, or give her a second. She wanders past. Dum-da-dum, don't mind me, no one in this basket. Honest. Right, okay. Go past here. And then you have to get across this beam here. Sneak across there, and then you're at the chest. Grab that one. And that. Sorted. And then jump off the side here. Check the wardrobe. Right, okay. And that is 3. And that one. And that one. And that should be all the hidden caches. Yeah, cool. Excellent. So we can get out of here. Wait for that guard to move so I can sneak in front of him. And then we should be just heading our way out. Hopefully. Without too much of a problem, he says. Famous last words, though. Ah, there he is. Go on. Right, okay, so get rid of that wire trap. There's another one there. Oh, no! I thought I had it then. Never mind. Maybe just step too forward. That one, get rid of that. And then over this way, get rid of that tripwire. And then we should be able to just jump over the gap there. Just being careful not to fall down it. I've fallen down that so many times, it's unbelievable, before I started learning to reflectively just jump over it. And then we head down here, and sometimes you get a werewolf patrol in this area, so like an elite werewolf, so keep an eye out for him. But now it should be fine. I can just sneak past this guard down here. And it should be home dry. There we are. There we are. So, as I've had bad luck with all the other motives, at least I know I'll be getting a thief motive today from this one. What am I doing steaming up to the trial? I'm going to probably take a break, actually, from streaming in a second. Just for about an hour. And then come back for the trial then, rather than streaming all the way through, Chris. But I will then log back on about 15 minutes beforehand. I know TLine is also going to be possibly streaming it as well tonight. You were talking about streaming as well. Are you going to stream as well? Because that would be awesome. You have several different angles then for checking it all from. Right, okay, let's have a look. How are we doing? Back into Hugh's Bane. Characters of Dragon Skill applies to all your mounts. Yes. I try to remember, there was something slightly different to the way it used to be where at the beginning. I can't remember how it was, but I remember they made a change at some point. Actually, scrap that. Should stop riding past things like ore and everything else. I still always need it. Right, okay. Over to here. Let's go and do the Dark Brotherhood. Right. Do the Sacrament as well, just for a chance of the Dark Brotherhood one again. I've already done it once on the stream. We'll just do it again a second time. For those who missed it earlier and haven't seen what today's Dark Sacrament is, always worth knowing. Fairly straightforward one today anyway, so it's okay. It's easy enough. I'm just checking through our Discord there. Yeah, it's about in an hour. We'll be starting now. Vodadan's posted up just to remind us all. So if you're here from the guild, don't forget in just about an hour we are all out on a trial. If you're not on the trial and you would like to come along to the trial, let Vodadan know just in case there are any problems, because you never know if anyone might have to drop out the last minute. We hope not. We hope everyone's there. I really do. But just in case, just let Vodadan know as well, because it's always handy to have a couple of people in backup as well. It's going to be good fun on that one tonight. Really looking forward to it. Okay. Looking forward to getting lots of nice new screenshots from Somerset as well. As I say, you look at it in the trial. In the PTS, and the place is beautiful. But when I was on the PTS, I don't know if they've lifted it now, but they had before loads of the watermark going across the screen for your characters, which you can understand why they're doing it. but it makes it difficult to take a nice, beautiful screenshot then. Jump over to the Trader's Cove. So I'm thinking during the day I might go and try and run the Vaults of Madness once or twice. Don't need to be vet level, I might do it on normal level, but I need to get some stuff from there. As we said earlier, there will be also a number of us also running around tomorrow evening and doing dungeons as well, which is great. And I have the whole of this week off. It's like, oh, you cannot believe how happy I am to have this week off. I've been needing a break for ages, so I've been counting down all of this week in work until when I was on leave. It's like, yeah, it's really appreciate now having this time off. Okay, run over here. You're going to try tonight, Chris. Excellent. That would be cool. I'd be interested to see what your stream's like afterwards as well. That'd be cool. Yeah, I have to work out how to do the multi-Twitch stream for that one, but I got a feeling it's... yeah, if we get... I wonder if we can do free on a multi-Twitch stream as well. I know Inklings showed us on Wednesday when myself and Tialan were streaming how to do a multi-Twitch stream link. So I'll have to give it a try and see if we can get more than one, yeah. Yeah, reserves are always good, Volodan. Always a good thing to have on things like this. So if anyone hasn't signed up but thinks they might be able to make it along for it, let Volodan know, because as I say, we might need some backups and reserves anyway for tonight. You could also ask out on the streams as well. That would be good. You're going to install OBS now, are you? Oh, right, okay. Have you used OBS before, Chris? Because it takes a little bit of getting used to in some of the things. Well, I found a little bit of a learning curve with it, but you should be able to get a straightforward just stream with just a couple of items. They just add the items that you need. Don't forget to put your streaming key in as well. But yeah, I find OBS quite nice. I actually just downloaded the other day Streamlabs OBS instead. Streamlabs do a version of OBS themselves, so it's OBS but done to their specifications, which includes a number of their filters. Oh, no. Didn't want to do that. Right, okay, let's get in. There we are. Right. Okay, got in there. Streamlabs, who do some of the add-ons and stuff for Twitch, you know, the ways of getting like your alerts on your screen and stuff like that. They do their own version. Oh, I nearly forgot I didn't equip the poison. I'm glad I stopped that then and just missed that off, because we've got a killer with poison. Right. And hopefully he doesn't move. Let's move. Watch out, getting tight. Oh, yep, getting past him there. Right, okay, that's fine. Yeah, Streamlabs, who deal with, they do all the things like the alerts that you see on the screen at the moment on the Twitch feed, the things that come up and say when you've got new followers, put the chat boxes across and everything else like that. They do their own version of OBS as well, I noticed. It's in its beta format, so it's not like the final version of it and everything else. So I think it's just basic, because OBS itself is an open coding project, if I remember rightly. So it's open source, so other people can take it and create their own modified versions of it as well. And yeah, it's quite a cool version actually from what I see. It incorporates all the elements that they have in the main thing, but it's a little bit more complex than the normal OBS, which you use for streaming. So we'll have a look and see how that pans together. Let's just take this guy out. And take him out. Hopefully, I'm going to have to take this guy out and take another guy out to get past him. There we are. Right, let's see if I can get out of here in time. Oh, no. Walk straight into the next one without thinking about stuff, but he needs to go anyway because we're not going to have time. Sometimes it is worth, if you're doing these Dark Sacraments, as long as you've got the alert status to work with, because you've only got 2 minutes to get out, sometimes it's better just to kill the person than wait to get around him, because by the time I wait for that guy to walk back and then walk up here again, it probably would have been 2 minutes already. Okay, this guy's coming down. I want to avoid him. Let's get through, sneak past that way. Let's see if we can get through here. Right there. I want to avoid these guys. See if I can get past him. I've got 1 minute left. Is he going to give me enough space to sneak past? Yes, he is. There we are. So we've got past him, and that would be the Dark Sacrament done. There we are. Cool. Excellent. Let's shoot up here. And yeah, there we are. That's another perfect. Okay, cool. Right, I am going to sign off in a second for an hour. Just go and get some food and stuff and get myself sorted. I will be back in, I guess, in just under an hour before the trial starts. No problems. Then I shall catch you guys just then as well. As I say, we'll get a try and get the multi-stream link up and running as well for it there. So if you want to see Tierland's channel, then certainly do go and check out and stay in Tierland's there as well. But we can have a multi-Twitch stream up as well, so you can see both channels if you will so want. Right, okay, let's just get those done. And that one. I just want to check before I go off the stream. Hey, I got the other motif as well. Excellent. Right, okay, so I'll call it there. Let's find someone to jump over to. Who's online at the moment? A second. Oh, Volarism's online there. A second. Is it Volarism? My pronunciation of German names is not the most the best in the world there, but we will pop you guys over to there and see how it goes. Of course, that means I now got to spell his name as well. It's an 0 there, isn't it? Right, okay, we'll pop you over. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. You will take care, and we shall see you soon.